This podcast contains strong language, strong opinions, and a twisted sense of humor. Side effects of listening may include uncontrollable laughter, talking back to your speaker, and reevaluating all life choices. If you're still here, after all of that, welcome. You're our kind of people.
Full volume, no filter.
Hear me out.
Stop playing with me. I can do what I want.
What's up? Welcome to Full Volume, No Filter. I'm your host, Trelane, and I'm here with my boys. Today, there's no females.
Yeah.
Fuck these hoes.
It's a guy's pod
Bitches ain't
today.
shit but hoes and tricks.
This dude is stupid.
Ladies, it's super busy. You know what I'm saying? They out here making moves. So, good going to them.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
So
right.
give them all the pub.
Make
on
that
them.
money and fucking buy us pizza next time.
That's what it is. Anyway, what's up, guys? How was y'all week?
My week was a little boring far as work wise. It's I'm cool with it though. You know what I'm saying? You get to sit there and it's almost like when you go to work and then you use the bathroom like 4 times. Because you're getting paid for going to the bathroom type of thing.
Yeah. You gotta extend it out. At the end of the day, take that extra shit, get that like 15 minutes overtime,
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? They sent me with somebody that's training me on a particular area, and but she's so busy. So it's just like, she jump on a meeting and everything. I can listen, but it's not really a lot of interaction. So as of Monday, I don't know exactly where I'll be and everything like that. But I got to say happy birthday, though, to the big brother Ragu. His birthday was today.
Happy birthday, Goo.
Happy B-Day.
The niece Bree, her birthday was on Monday.
Yeah, Denise,
Happy
what
birthday.
up?
Bree.
Not Denise. Her name Bree.
Bree.
Yo, drunk ass ear. No, I said Bree. No,
He said the niece. That's what he said, not Denise.
Oh, okay.
Denise.
Denise. Like the Bears.
What's up,
Denise.
Leota? How was your week?
Same shit. Work, bullshit, but then you had Mother's Day, so I had to bang the wife. That was a present. Put a little bow around it. Show her the white turtle.
That is funny. That is funny.
I got her some perfume too, but
That is cool.
we had her parents came over. We had just barbecued shit like that. Outside of that, man, it was just work and fucking bullshit. My son got his permit, so he wants to drive all the fucking time. So I've been teaching
Wait,
him how to fucking
isn't your
drive.
son a freshman?
Yeah,
How he get his permit?
he just turned 15. When you're 15, you get it like a week.
But he
after
just can't get his
No,
license.
you
so-
just
no license. Yeah.
Yeah, he can get his permit
Okay.
because you can get
So
that
he's-
just taking
yeah.
the test.
I thought it was 16, but it's 15. Okay.
16 is for license. So he has the permit. He's got to have me in the car with him.
But in high school, I thought they do it sophomore year, not freshman year.
I did too.
I don't know, but now they do it where freshman year you get the permit, then sophomore year you take driver's ed and you get the license.
Well, that's because he's finna be 16 as a freshman.
Right. Okay.
No, he'll be 16 as a sophomore. I don't know, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. So
Who cares? These damn kids.
yeah, it's like that.
fucking-
Yeah, my daughter did that too. I got
Take
to
the
take her to
bus.
get hers and stuff like that. So yeah, we getting old.
Yeah, we are.
What the fuck, dude?
I know, right?
I'm not old in my mind, man. In my mind, I'm still fucking 25 years old, man. I actually age backwards, dude. I feel like 5 years ago, I
It
was
don't
more
look
fucking
like it,
mature.
though.
No, it don't look like it, but mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got you. This week, Mother's Day was this Sunday.
Right.
And I didn't do anything. I stayed home with the kids while the wife went out with, the mother-in-law and a bunch of other old-ass fucking women.
Yeah.
She was the youngest one there.
That's good. You got out of that shit.
Nah, I wouldn't even ask. It just happened. So shit, I was like, okay, fuck it.
But her family been getting down like that. Anyway.
No, they haven't.
Yeah.
No,
Like they
Because you got a lot of
they're
girls
the
trips
they're
and
the
shit like that.
going to brunch.
No, they
and
are,
stuff types.
but I understand she's married. So if she's
Right.
married, you ask the husband who's married to her, and she still have kids. She's the youngest.
So women, she didn't ask.
No, they should come to me and say, "Yo, this is what it is." You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's what I'm
So,
saying. She didn't. Oh, you talking about her mom and them?
Yeah, if you're gonna invite her to, hey, you doing anything for Brittany?
I don't know about
This
that.
is what it
I don't
is.
think they should be the one to come talk to you.
She
I think
lives with
should-
me. I don't know what the fuck you saying. If she lived with me,
whether she
I'm
live with you
in
or
the
not.
fucking house.
What I'm saying is that's your
Yeah.
wife that said yes to it. So
Yeah.
she should be the one coming and talking to you.
No, absolutely.
Not the mom.
She could come. No, if you're planning to invite her somewhere, are you doing anything? because I was planning to invite her somewhere.
I see what you're
Okay.
saying, yeah.
Because now she's going to want to go. She's going out with the girls. Are you planning to do anything for her? This is what it is.
No,
But that depends how close you guys talk. Like for me, that wouldn't work. I don't really talk to all the moms and shit like that. It's
She lives with me.
oh, okay.
That don't mean
No, I'm
you-
talking
that don't mean
about
you
your
don't
wife.
sit down.
We
I'm not talking
pass
about
each
you.
other every day. We talk. We
No, I'm
talk.
talking
We
about
have a
like her
relationship.
mom. You're talking about her mom, right?
Listen here, I'm not salty. I'm just saying how it should go.
Yeah.
I'm not salty. She went out. I
But
had
see,
the kids.
that's the thing. I think that's how you think it should go. Because right now, just listening to you, I mean, like I said, if my mother-in-law stayed here and my wife was going somewhere with her, my wife would have came and talked to me. I wouldn't be looking at my mom like, "Why you ain't say
Okay,
nothing?"
so
Yeah, right.
okay, so
my
let me say
wife
this
would have
then.
been like, she would have been like, "Hey,
well, let me say
Should have
this.
been like, yeah, let
you
me
got
ask.
any plans for us? Or, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or were we
That's
going
how
so
it should be.
But
anything
if it
like
was
that.
a surprise, why the fuck would I say something or talk to her about that? It's for her to come to me and say, "Yo, are you doing anything?" Because
Right.
You get what I'm
E-
saying?
either way works, dude.
Because if
Either
it's
way.
a gift, if it's a surprise, if I'm taking her somewhere and she don't know, that's what you usually give a gift, right?
I mean, you know what, man? I wouldn't get technical about who said it. I wouldn't give a fuck if my
Listen
mom
here.
said it, if my mother-in-law said it.
I'm
or
just
my
saying
wife.
how it went down. I'm not mad. I stayed home with the kids. She came home.
it sound like you mad though.
No, we're talking about it, you fucking pussy.
I'm saying you getting real aggressive right now.
Because y'all saying how it
Well,
should go.
because maybe,
So now check
maybe
this
you
out.
care more. Maybe you care more.
No,
Like
check
me,
this
I don't
out.
really give a fuck.
No, I didn't care. So
I
check
wake
it
up
out.
and scratch my balls and I'm happy.
Whenever her birthday come around, her mom say, "Hey, are you doing anything for her?"
Yeah.
So they could have planned according around her.
Right.
Because obviously it's a surprise. It's a gift or whatever it may be. Right?
Because of birthday.
Or birthday, Mother's Day, whatever it is.
I don't fuck with surprises. so
Huh?
whatever.
You don't fuck with surprises? That's cool.
I don't like that shit.
And she listened to this, so she probably going to talk to me about this after. So
No,
it's all
it's-
good.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
Brittany,
I
you should have
mean-
brought it up, Brittany. It's all your fault.
No. I listen. I'll defend on it. I mean, it just right now you just being sensitive as shit. That's what I'm saying. You say you're not mad, but
Yeah, he's
no-
mad. I think he is.
I think you
he
mad
is.
as hell, man.
I can
because
see. I can
it in
see
your face.
because you see that
I'm
vein.
mad 'cause you
that
two
vein in
fuck
his
turds.
fucking forehead is pulsating.
I got on a
'cause
hat.
when he over here biting his lip, and you
I
know what I'm saying.
You can
Like,
see the fire in his eyes, but I thought he was gonna fucking
you
jump
are
over
kind
the
of red
table
right
and
now,
punch me.
but that's what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that I think you're making a big deal out of nothing.
Yeah, you are, man.
I'm not even
You need
making a
to
fucking
relax,
deal,
dude.
so shut
Seriously.
your ass up.
You
should
did.
just woke up that morning
Anyway.
and had some fucking cereal. You would have been good. Some Captain.
That's all. And this isn't even a draw. It ain't like he had shit to do. He mad about not getting asked when he didn't even do shit anyway. You say you didn't do shit.
Hey, did you at least
I
give her?
didn't do
Did you at
shit
least show her?
because
The,
it was planned. Now go ahead,
did
Leo.
you at
what's
least
up?
fucking take care of business? Say, hey, happy Mother's Day, baby. Boom. Make you squirt.
No, when she wasn't.
I'm not even gonna tell you about my sex life, dude. That ain't what we gonna talk about on the air. But
But
what's
listen,
up?
she just went to like breakfast or brunch or something, right?
Right around. Came back around 3-4 o'clock.
So right, you
Yeah.
could have went to dinner or something. Y'all went to dinner or anything like that?
Nah, she wasn't hungry.
So-
Brittany,
so-
she don't eat like that.
So pretty much you ain't had shit.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. What you do for Mother's Day?
Well, I just bought some gifts and then I cooked all the meals and I gave my wife breakfast in bed because I had to work that day.
Would you give her the sausage?
Yeah, some of that sausage.
Why
No,
are you
listen,
worried about
listen.
our sex
Listen.
life, Leota?
No,
I'm
no,
trying to
I-
hype the fucking podcast.
I got up
We got to
early.
make this shit fucking.
I don't think hyping about
controversial.
our sex life with our wives is what people want to hear, or what our wives want to hear when they listen.
Yeah,
Well, I
right.
tell them not to. I tell mine not to listen. So it's like,
No, I got up, did the
Yeah.
whole chef buffet type of thing for her, brought it to her in bed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I left for work, came back, I had gifts for her.
and then she came back, and
Made
she
her a
fucking
nice
felt
dinner
sick
and stuff
from
like
eating it.
that. Yeah, it just so happened because this year I had to work. So she knew what it was. One like a surprise. Plus, it was so crowded and everything like that at the dinners, and I wasn't too sure what time I was gonna get home from working. So
You're talking
know
about
what
the
I'm
actual
saying?
day. The actual day.
The actual day.
See, I never go out to eat the actual day. It's always too crazy.
Yeah, it's stupid to go out on the actual day.
No, I know that, but that's why I say that's why I just cooked a nice dinner for her. She wanted, what I'm saying, I made her a nice big steak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Potato,
What kind of steak? Ribeye or porterhouse or what?
Ribeye.
Oh, nice.
She loves ribeyes.
That's what's
so
up.
I did right.
That's what's up.
Actually made her dinner and did something.
You can't talk about that on this podcast.
That's
This is a
talking about
G-rated
food.
podcast.
I'm
Okay.
talking about food and plans.
food
I'm sorry.
and
Go ahead.
plans.
Go ahead. Neglectful. What did you say now?
Anyway, I took care of the kids while she went out and ate.
That's good. That's
see
good.
that?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're a nice guy,
you
man.
watch.
See, there you go.
I
your
watch
own
my own kids.
You
Yeah.
don't even need to give her a Mother's Day present. That's a present in itself.
Yeah, because I had my own mother.
That's
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
So yeah, she ain't my mother.
Exactly. That's what I always tell my wife too. I'm like, well, you want a present from me? You're not my fucking mom. I'm like, I'll buy a present and the kids can give it to you.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. She know they broke.
Hell no,
Right,
just
right,
let
right.
my daughter's fucking 3. She can't go buy a gift, so just have her make it
Yeah, exactly.
and give it to her.
You could do that.
See,
too,
that's
yeah.
the cheat coming out.
See, I got pissed though because my fucking son, who has all the time in the fucking world, got an e-bike, he could ride anywhere, this, that, has to wake my ass up on Mother's Day at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. You know I like to sleep late. And fucking this kid wakes me up, hey, can you take me to Walgreens so I can get a gift card? Take me to the dollar store so I can get a card. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You've been on your bike bullshitting around all fucking week. You knew you had to get a present. You could have stopped at that shit and bought a fucking gift card and put that shit in your pocket and ride around with it. What the fuck? Now I gotta take you?
He knew that you was gonna get up. Did you do it?
Yeah, I did it. I had to do it because I don't want him to fucking have nothing.
Sound like
know?
you complaining that.
Yeah, I know.
right, right.
I told his ass.
Nah, it's all good, man. Well, I hope they enjoy their Mother's Day.
Yeah. I mean, we talking crap, but that we know how our wives are. Except for Leota's, I don't know how his wife is when it
She's
comes to
annoying
that
as
stuff.
fuck.
I think he pays her to come to events with us.
I actually pay her to
like
be with
him.
me. To be with me, yeah, she hates
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah.
I
You
understand
gotta
why.
send
It's a
that. What's
business,
that? What
yeah.
they call it? Dowry.
Dowry, yeah.
Yeah.
Back
Dowry.
home and
Diarrhea.
So forth.
Anyway, let's start the show.
Yeah.
Now, graduation and co-parenting drama.
You know, I've been seeing that stuff kind of going around where
Yeah.
you know, like stepdads and everything like that. And what I will tell people is, you know, especially you see like on social media and everything like that, and a lot of those kind of debates be about like women with kids and men taking an L if they become like the stepdad and everything like that. But
What do you mean?
That goes
mean,
either way, though, bro. I mean, it's so situational that you can't like really generalize how that works out. I mean, some situations are going to be shit, some are going to be great. But if you're making a big deal about it, the graduation's for the fucking kid. If you're making a big deal about that shit, dude, you're an asshole.
The graduation's for the kid, but the journey was with you and the parents, right? Because kids are not just going to go to school and just
but like,
graduate on their own. Your parents get you up in the morning, make sure you eat, feed you. It's a journey together.
So the
it's-
stepdad wants his fucking ass kissed because he does a little
No,
bit
it's
of
not
fucking
even just
extra.
stepdad.
Right.
What he's saying is just like, for instance, just co-parenting, meaning, let's say that is my kid, and I just don't live in the house. What I found was a lot of times, kids' attitudes towards the other parent is typically poisoned by one of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you got some assholes, like you might have a dad that just say, I'm not dealing with my kid, and then want to be there when they, going to the Super Bowl type of stuff.
Right.
But you do got some real parents that's cool with the kid. They make sure they give the time and all that, and they'll get poisoned in the ear. So it's like, no, your dad shouldn't come because your dad didn't pay for your prom dress.
Yeah,
or
that's-
your
that's
dad
an
shouldn't
asshole
come because
parent.
he didn't give you money for your graduation.
That's
All
more
those
asshole
things.
parenting, dude.
But that's what I mean. So it's like when you talk to kids sometimes, they'll typically regurgitate some stuff that they heard from the other parent about, and that'll be the reason why they don't really get down with them. So when it comes to like graduation or something like that, especially when it's like co-parenting, you'll see like where I'm not inviting dad because dad didn't help on the graduation, but he's been paying for everything else.
Absolutely.
I don't think that shit matters regardless.
No, it matters. I go through that shit. So I'm going to speak on just, I have a 18-year-old about to graduate, right? And I told y'all about his prom last week, right?
Right.
So there's no communication between me and his mother. For some reason, she hates my guts and I don't give a fuck. But she likes to badmouth me. Right.
Yeah, right. That's
To where-
asshole shit.
It
first
is.
of all.
Where
That's asshole
I
shit.
pay for his school clothes, I'll pay for schooling, I'll pay for whatever it may be. Whenever she asks, she got it. Hey, I'll send you some money. You know what I'm saying?
If you're a good woman, though, you don't badmouth the dad to the kid. You badmouth the dad to
Oh yeah,
the
no,
dad.
she'll talk. So
She could talk shit to you, But she shouldn't be talking shit about you to him.
No,
That's
absolutely.
like
asshole
neither
shit.
parent should be doing
No,
that.
Right, yeah,
no, right.
exactly.
I don't ever talk bad about them to the.
You
know,
say
my
it to
kids.
you say it to her.
No, I don't say bad. I
I
don't.
mean,
even,
if you communicated with her, you would say it.
I don't. I don't even disrespect them, and I don't disrespect them to my children. That's what I'm not going to do. I can't say that.
I mean, I'm saying if you were in an argument though, and
I don't.
or a disagreement with the baby mom,
I don't.
It goes directly to the baby mom. The kid don't get involved.
No,
in
I
that shit.
understand what you're saying, and understand what he's saying is that why waste? He's not even wasting the time.
I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah, okay. You
know
I
what
don't.
I'm
I don't
saying?
argue with them. I don't have time.
But they do to you.
They try to, but I don't. So anyway, graduation's coming up, and of course, he has a stepfather. Wonderful guy. He's a wonderful guy. Know him. Me and him cool. We sit down. We talk. Whenever I step foot in their house, he offered me food. Yo, hey, you want to eat? So whenever they're cooking. Great guy.
That she was expired.
I know, right? But anyway, so now graduation's coming up. He said, Dad, I'm going to get 3 tickets. I'm going to get 3 tickets if it's inside. And then he said, if it's outside, I'll get 6 tickets.
Right.
Now, not one time did she tell me
don't
when
know?
his prom was.
Okay.
And I'm asking him, and you know, these kids, they don't know nothing nowadays.
Yeah.
They don't have no type of information. When is prom?
Right. Go ahead. You can call the school though. That's what I have to do.
No,
now.
I went on the website and I looked at it.
Okay,
Tell your
cool.
kid to
This is
fucking
what it
find
is.
that shit out.
No, absolutely.
That's what I tell my son.
No,
hey,
they be
dude,
crazy
Find
as
the
hell
fucking
sometimes.
dates out.
That's
and
what
you
I-
ain't going out.
I told him about 1,000,000 times. Anyway, so now I went online, found out his prom. So I knew when it was. I was just waiting for him to tell me. I told you I offered to pay for stuff, whatever it may be. He said, Dad, it's okay. Graduation coming up. He might get 6 tickets or 3. I want to see how this shit goes because she ain't mentioned it not one time. But what she did mention, she sent me a text today talking about, are you going to come to his graduation party? Not his graduation party.
Because in her eyes, you don't deserve it.
Well, hold
That's
on a
probably
second.
what-
though. Let me ask a question. So, if it's inside, he only gets 3 tickets, and if it's outside, he gets
Yeah,
6
because
tickets.
it may be
more
more
space.
confined. Outside, you can just add chairs.
Okay,
Inside,
so-
you only got so much
So the
space.
school's limiting him to that choice.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Right. So I want to know how these tickets going to go. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Now-
I think it should be the kid's choice who he wants to be there.
That's
what I'm
where you
saying?
want it to go. But the thing is, it's a weird place. I could see where it would be a weird place for him because if he got, let's say, the 3 tickets, do he want to catch hell from his mother because he stayed with her?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or do he like F that because I maybe bouncing or something anyway? Because to be honest with you, I understand. You can understand the pressure that she may put on him if
And
he
she
gets
does.
3 tickets.
And she does.
She's wrong for that, in my opinion.
No, absolutely. And she does. She put pressure on him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if he cares about his dad and his mom, that should be his, and he wants to choose those.
He
two,
just left
That
my
should be
house.
his main fucking choices. And then if the stepdad, as a stepdad, you should not get offended that a kid is going to choose his real dad over you to come to the graduation when there's a ticket.
Well, but that's not even his. Yeah, that's pretty much his situation. I can kind of see this is how it would be if he got the 3 tickets. What would be fair? His dad, his stepdad, because stepdad is cool. He's there. He's taking care of business, and his mom.
Right.
Easy peasy, no fuss.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got to talk. To
I
me.
also have a wife. I also have a mother that's not going to probably be here for the remaining of his life. Of course, she's getting older.
No, I get that.
Yeah,
So
but if there's
you-
only
I'm-
3 tickets, dude,
Yeah,
they're
that's
out.
what I'm
Wait, hold
saying.
on. But I'm saying my mom is he loves his grandma. That's his dog. You know what I'm saying? She would want to go there. He's going to go to college. We have opportunity to go to colleges and see him graduate from college also too. So
Yeah.
how do we look at that, right? We have older people and everything. My mother's in his life. She's there. She's at every party, every
I think she still has less importance than you. And
No,
the mom
No,
and the
I'm not
stepdad.
talking fucking about me, you idiot.
No, you.
I'm
the-
talking
you're the
about
mo-
stepdad,
Yeah, that's what I'm
mom,
saying.
me, and grandma.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
I think grandma's last on that list.
No.
In my opinion,
you are
No,
dummy.
listen. If
Take out the stepdad, mom, me, and grandma.
I disagree with you.
You could disagree all you want.
I think that the stepdad. You said he's a good guy, so he's probably heavily
Great guy,
involved.
great guy.
He's probably heavily involved. So I think that the best possible choice in that matter depending on.
Okay, so how
what
about all the
stepdad-
times
If there's 3 tickets, dude.
How about all the times she babysat when he asked for
That's
money?
great.
Give it.
That's
What are you
great.
talking about? So she's heavily involved in his life too. So
No, I don't.
So
say-
you should sacrifice
No,
your
no.
seed for
But what
her.
I'm saying is right.
why the fuck
no,
would I sacrifice it
Listen.
over the stepdad? That's
Because
stupid.
the stepdad is more involved in his daily life.
No,
than the mom.
he lives in the fucking house. He's a great guy, but that don't mean he's involved. The guy he does work.
No, I understand.
Go ahead.
I understand, like I get your passion with the grandma and what she contributes to it. I'm just saying because one, she's been with him a while, so it's not like the dude just popped up a year ago.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is that even though you're contributing to the key, he's dealing with the entire household.
Absolutely.
So what I'm saying is to be fair. And like I said, I don't know what your relationship is and how you want to move. If I'm looking from the outside in and didn't have no knowledge of it, I would say the fair thing would be
For him to go.
stepdad, mom, and you.
Yep, I
Right.
agree
That would be
100%.
my
That's what I'm
thing.
saying.
Absolutely.
Now, when we start putting into other stuff, let's say he got 6. If he got 6, then we could start kind of being
Right.
like, "Hey, listen,
I
grandma." or
It's
understand
almost
that.
like if you have
No,
like
I
immediate
understand
family,
that.
extended family. Type
I
of thing,
understand
you know?
that, but we potting right now, right?
Right.
But I'm saying my mom,
just talk.
my mom is almost 75 years old.
Yeah.
Right. Tomorrow is definitely not promised. Right.
Right. I get
She
that.
she could be at the party and watch the video, dude.
No, you know what? I'm not even knocking
Yeah.
that, but this is what I
Uh-huh.
would say, because we still got to remember he's still young, and his thought process may not be that. It may just be like, I know I love my grandma, but that's my dad. His feelings towards you, even though grandma been there, might be I really want my dad there.
And
Not
why
only
the
that-
fuck y'all keep Xing me out of it like I'm talking about me not
I
going?
know
No, we're
that.
not talking
Listen
about
to
you.
what I'm
What
saying.
I'm saying is this too is that your mom is probably mature enough to say, "Hey, I agree. It should be the stepdad, the mom, and the dad."
So what am I saying?
So she's probably cool with just going to the party and watching.
this
it
is the
happen.
thing.
I don't think she's gonna be.
I don't-
No, I want to fucking be there.
I think we
But
got to
if there's
zero
a 6
in
ticket,
what it is.
it all changes if there's 6 tickets.
No, let's
We're
zero
talking
in
about
on
3
what
tickets.
his issue is. His issue, it ain't nobody else, but he's saying the bottom of the list should be stepdad.
That's not what I'm
I
saying.
don't
No,
think
listen
so.
to what I'm
I
saying.
disagree.
He
That's
thinks
not what I'm
that
saying.
he thinks that his mother should be ahead of the stepdad. You should be ahead of the stepdad, right?
Why is that even a fucking question?
Listen to what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying.
Well, 'cause
but why
that's
is that a
how it
question?
sounds.
But
What
what
you're
I'm
saying.
saying is, if
But
it's
go ahead.
what I'm saying is, if it's only 3 tickets,
I'm definitely ahead of the fucking stepdad. I'm in his life.
That's
Right,
That's
right.
what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying.
You're ahead for sure.
You're ahead.
Yeah. It's the
Then
two-
you feel
two- the
you
two-
feel it should be her, you, and your mother.
That's not how I feel. I'm just giving scenario.
That's all
right?
I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
But what I'm saying
No,
is,
I think he should go.
Well, the
Yeah.
reason I'm bringing it up because as we're talking about it, you're like heated about it. Whether
I'm
you,
not heated about it, dude. We're talking and I'm saying, I'm bringing up a scenario. I'm saying my mother's not here for a long time, right? She might not see college graduation.
Yeah.
She might not see his master's or whatever he gets,
Yeah, I
right?
get that.
Now,
So
let me
I'm
say
just bringing
something,
up
though.
scenario.
On-
How
on-
should tickets go?
Based on your scenario,
We're
though,
just talking about me. I'm just
Yeah.
talking about overall everybody. Fuck
so-
me,
so-
everybody.
so-
but I
Overall,
just
that's
want
what I
to
said, what I
add to
said.
this. I just want to add to this based on your scenario. Now I'm gonna put me because Berna has.
You're a horrible
daughters,
stepdad, right? But go ahead.
So
He is. If y'all knew, he is a fucking horrible stepdad. But go ahead.
but here's the thing though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be offended. So like say if she wanted her mom, my wife,
Yeah.
and she wanted her dad there, right? And she wanted her grandfather there. Because he's older and he's up in age and his health is declining right now.
So you get what I'm saying, right? But go ahead.
Me
Go ahead.
as being a stepdad, I would be cool with it. Now I think that the best choice is
I think he
the
would be
top
cool with
three.
it too, and that's what's so funny.
I would be
about
okay with it.
I think he would be cool with it too.
But I don't really care
Right.
that much about
and
that shit.
I mean, if he goes, I want him to go. I want him to be there. You know what I'm saying? He's a great, like I said, great guy.
And
Me
that's what
him-
I'm saying. Him being
Yeah.
a great guy, he probably would be like, yeah, I'm not, even though I help with this day-to-day shit, I'm not the genetic parent. That's the genetic grandma. He probably would be okay with the scenario that you're creating.
But-
I
Yeah.
think he'd be cool with it if he's a good guy.
Yeah, no, he,
Like
he
me.
is, and I think
He's a
I
good
think
guy like
if
me.
it came down to it, I think he'll let my mother go. If that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
But I would want him to go. 3 tickets, me, mom, stepdad. But I also have a wife too. So when these 6 tickets come out, and I'm just bringing up scenarios.
Yeah, right. I get it.
Now here's the thing though. Being a stepdad, that's why you never invest 100% in being a stepdad.
See, and that's why he's fucking
That's why I'm a
horrible.
fucking asshole stepdad, because I know that those scenarios are always going to exist.
No,
and I'm always going to be pushed to the fucking end.
No, it don't always.
That's not how it always is.
That's
Yoda.
how, but that's how it fucking is most of the time. All that shit goes down like that. That's why I don't get deep.
It really depends on the involvement. This is the thing, the scenario out. Whatever the situation is, what we also got to remember is, even though the kids have it, the kids he's the one getting the tickets, or she, whoever the student is that's graduating is getting the tickets.
Not 90% of the time, dude. The kids deep down do not give a fuck about the stepdad.
They listen.
Anyway,
listen to
go
what
ahead,
I'm saying.
Bugsy.
What I'm saying is the thought process is that they're gonna have them in their mind when they see how many they got, who they want to go. But at the end of the day, the pressure is gonna be on from the parent, because unless you know what I'm saying. Let me rephrase it. If it's a controlling parent,
Right.
if it's a free spirited, like, baby, choose who you want to go.
Yeah, I don't think
You
my
know what I'm
wife would
saying?
make a big
And
deal
the thing about it is that most parents that's involved, the assumption is, I'm not even talking about me because I'm going. That's the assumption, that I'm the one who provides for you, so I'm going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that's making sure that all this is happening, so I'm going. That's the thought process. The thing is that we have to remember, like I said, they are young, and it really, really depends on if any pressure is put on them by the parent, because they could be animate all day and cry about it and everything, but you got some parents that just be like, I don't give a shit how you feel, so and so is going.
And that's what I'm trying to get at, right? The so and so is going from the parent, and not who I want at my graduation, right?
Right.
So let's say he gets 6 tickets, right? And like I said, with all due respect, I want him there, the stepfather, right?
Yeah.
I'm hoping this thing's outside
out
because
the
it's
3
gonna be-
tickets, me, his mom, and his stepdad. I agree with y'all 100%. I was just bringing up a scenario in how
I think your scenario is decent, though.
Yeah,
it's
with
not.
my-
It's not like it's a
No,
odd
it's
scenario.
not. No, it's not. I know it's not far-fetched.
It's definitely It's definitely like
Absolutely, right?
It's
So-
debatable. It's a debatable scenario. I think.
Exactly. So, but if there's 6 tickets, am I going to get 3? You get what I'm saying? This is where we go into, am I going to get 3?
That's fair.
Or are you going to invite 4 or 5 and just give me the 1 so I could go?
The stepdad gets it. He's the one that fucks up the fucking order. thing.
No, that's not.
Once again, because he's taking the extra ticket.
No, he's not. Because if she get 3, if there's 6 tickets and I get 3, right? I can invite me, my wife, and my mother.
A message to all you male listeners out there: don't be a fucking stepdad.
No.
It's a dumb decision. A lot of us have done it, but guess what? If you have the chance right now, I'm telling you, don't fucking do it.
No, this is the thing. That it really depends.
Don't listen to Leota.
Don't listen to her. This is the thing. Time means a lot sometimes. What I don't like is the situations where, because like I said, we run into these stories where, the people that really was in your corner, you say F, because you got some kids that be like, grandma, mama, and dad been there, but I want to invite my boyfriend or something. No, F your boyfriend. You in high school. He can see you afterwards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you having a fuss because you want him to be at the ground. And I get love is love.
You
but at
guys
the
are
end
gonna
of the
fucking
day-
be broke up 2 years later.
But that's when it comes.
This is
into
family. This is blood.
It comes into that thing, because my thing is that, are we saying, let's say we're a parent, and let's say we together. You know what I'm saying? Mom and dad is there and everything, and we taking care of everything. And then your kid come and say something crazy like, I want to give tickets to all these crazy people. Do you have a problem with that? And do you pull that back and be like, hell no, listen.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
No, your
Get
grandma's
the fuck out of here.
going, your granddaddy's going.
I'm telling
I don't
you
know
who's going.
Right.
You ain't picking.
What the hell are you talking about? Like, so and so from wherever is going, instead of these people that's been really involved in your life.
Exactly.
So I'm saying, like, when you step in as a parent.
And going back on what you said about the 6 tickets, I would have to, thinking about it right now, spontaneously, I would have to say it should be 3 and 3.
You really it took you that long to fucking think that?
Yes, it did.
My son should divide it between mother and father that
Equally.
lives out,
Yep.
knowing he has a stepmother and a grandmother
Yeah.
on this
Fuck
side.
it, dude. It should be equal.
It really took you that long.
It did.
Anyway, another
It
question.
was only 2 minutes.
Yeah, as long
It's
as you
120
last.
seconds,
but
man.
it's all good. Another thing. So
long as you last.
let's just say, since me and his mom don't get along, and I'm just using my scenario, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
And when I mean get along, we don't talk.
Right.
We
Understood.
talk when we have to. Hey, You come to
all
his
about
party.
the kid type
all about
thing.
the kids, right?
Right.
We have no friendship. Now, let's just say, and me, I will show up to my kids' graduation, right? Even if I got to be outside waiting for him to come out or go in, I will be there.
Okay.
Right? But let's just say me not showing up, is that wrong? And he knows the situation?
You should show up.
No, I think.
Why would you not show up? Because you don't get along with the mom? What does that got to do with
You know
the
what?
kid?
I just saw a post. It was in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's pussy shit.
No. It was this guy. I guess it was the mother and the father. The father showed up. They weren't together. The father showed up to the kid's school event. Now, mind you, it's public. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, he brought a gift and everything. Whatever this was, it was a celebration for the kids.
Right.
She had a problem, and she's like, what you doing here? You're not supposed to be here.
Well, she's fucking wrong.
Right. So she's trying to fight him and everything during
Who the fuck is she?
the thing. This was the
dictator
mom.
Who
right.
the fuck? I know what I'm saying. Who's
So
she,
that's
the
what he was
dictator
like,
who's
no.
coming
He
to
said, I
visit?
can be here. I was like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even, he was there and wasn't like, you know, they had a restraining order or whatever. But anyway, she made such a big thing trying to fight him. The police came and actually arrested her. She tried to fight the police because she thought because her attitude towards him was so bad, she ruined the whole celebration.
At least the cops did something right for once.
but see, and to ruin us, knowing that how this person is and your kid graduation might be ruined, do you take that risk?
Yeah.
If you're a parent that would ruin your kid's graduation over over the baby dad or baby mom coming, whether it's the guy doing it or the girl doing it, you are a piece of shit.
That's not the
Seriously.
question.
No.
We understand that's a piece of shit.
But this is the thing. I wouldn't not come over a hypothetical.
Yeah, I would. I'd still
understand?
fucking
every
show up.
time y'all get somewhere,
That's my kid, bro.
But
I'm
every
fucking
time
being
y'all
there.
get somewhere and go somewhere, this shit happens.
Right.
Maybe
Yeah,
I would.
but-
Maybe I would stay at a distance.
That's what I was about to say. Most
know?
graduations aren't. They don't have
You don't-
numbered seats.
Yeah, you don't got to fucking
So my
stand next
thing
to each
is,
other.
I'm not coming at the same time as her. I may be all the way in the back. I ain't gotta.
Right.
Understandable, but
it's-
there's pictures after. There's meeting and greeting him after. So you're going to always stay away because she's standing right there.
No, what I'm saying is that if you have that type of relationship where you know it's chaotic no matter where you are with this
Do you
person,
show
Bro,
up?
what
I'm
kind
still
of
going to
crazy
show up
fucking
for him or her. And then what I'm going to do is, after the fact, I get the pictures and everything, but I'm going to have that conversation with my kid before. Hey, listen, you already know how our relationship is. So afterwards, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll take a picture. Maybe I'll meet you somewhere or whatever the case. But I'm not going to miss your graduation. I'll be in the back.
Exactly. There you go.
I'll link up with you when I can. We can take our pictures. This still my kid. Yeah, I want to take a picture with him
I
with
agree.
his stuff
Yeah,
on.
I agree too.
But I'd rather make sure he has a wonderful day and sacrifice my picture to make sure he has
And
a good
that's
day.
the way a fucking
You know what
man
I'm saying?
does it right there. That's the way a fucking man does
That's
it.
how it is. I don't give a damn who, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was
Right.
my daughter or whatever.
I'm fucking there. I don't care.
Yeah.
But what kind of? I mean, I've never fucking witnessed or seen this or even heard of it. You come into a graduation and the fucking mom is going crazy on the fucking
Dude,
dad.
you don't see
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
fucking crazy, bro.
Whenever we talk about topics, you always talking about you.
I'm
ain't
just
never
saying, like,
seen
you
it.
ever see that shit in person?
Yeah, I've seen it in
Like
with
the
my-
guy just shows up and the girl goes crazy on him.
with my family. It's like,
Bro.
this the thing. I've had it where it happened, and we had to step in and be like, "Look, calm your ass the hell
That
down."
girl has not been pimp
Because-
slapped hard enough.
But that's the thing. It really depends on how crazy. Because this the thing too.
Bitches are
In the
fucking
situation
nuts,
where I
man.
saw online, it wasn't like it was security. When you at a graduation, it's people around. You got little ushers around. You got people that
Show some
can
fucking
kinda
class,
help.
man. Show
So
some
once
class.
that thing start happening, especially if it's happening in the beginning, what you do is, somebody be able to jump in, or the family. Like when I saw it on the internet, if that was my sister or whatever, and she was tripping like that,
Be like,
listen,
what the fuck's wrong?
I'm
with you?
snatch you up.
Right.
I get that but I'm snatch you up. And then on top of it, this is the thing. On the other hand, when she blew up like that, and once I start witnessing how my kid is feeling because of what she's doing, I would sacrifice. I wouldn't be so stubborn to say, F that. I get the right to say, I know that. But as of
Right,
right
you
now,
step back. Yeah, you step
let
back.
me
Yeah, that
step.
makes
It's
sense.
getting too far. I see what it's doing to my kid.
Right.
Let me, hey, listen, granddad, here's the gift. Let me Let me go ahead and get out of here.
Just bounce out of there. Right?
Let me just bounce.
absolutely.
He saw I was here. He knew I was. He sees what his mama doing. He see what his daddy doing or whatever. The kids see that. You saw me. I was here. You saw the gift. I had to leave because of the situation.
Now that's a very mature take.
It is.
I like it and I agree with
But
it.
we're also
Probably not,
older
but-
too. We're also older, and we've been through life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some of these parents are younger now.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to act, right? Because we already had kids graduate from high school and college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got to just step
So
back
you're looking at a 30-year-old parent that really,
Fuck, man. Imagine having a fucking ex girl and your mom, even to the kid, your mom is that fucked up in the head to act like that. Holy shit.
But see, this is the thing too.
I'm glad
It ain't
I
only-
never-
it ain't
all
only
I'm saying
women.
is I'm glad I never had to fucking
It's
deal
not
with
only.
it's not only
that-
women though. There's
Right,
men that
right.
act the same way too. I ain't sitting. Well, Bugsy said that before, right? If it's a basketball game, why would I sit next to the parents or whatever it is? You said that in a older.
older episode. But
episode.
you know what, man? I wouldn't either. I mean, just because you don't got to fucking sit there and be buddy with people. You could sit on separate sides of the court. Like, what the fuck? You
But
could sit
that's
on
not showing-
separate sides of the graduation. You don't have to show unity because you guys are not together. You just got to be there for the kid. You don't have to show unity to the kid. You can show separatism.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing because let's be.
The kid already knows you guys are
my
fucking-
oldest daughter. I'm a stepdad, but I don't look at her. I've been in her life. She's my daughter. So my thing is that, and she knows who her daddy is.
Yeah.
But I've been that main guy. So it was a time where in the beginning, I didn't know which way to go also. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't really know and what you got to realize as a stepdad, it's not always it's not just about their real father. Because once a father leaves, sometimes other men will step in. Granddad may step up and do a lot. Uncle may step up. So when you come into that relationship, you got to be mature enough, young or old, to be like, man, you know what? Listen, I know I've been here, but her granddad had been the man forever.
Exactly.
He's really took to her when she didn't have nothing.
Right. Well, that's how it is in my situation.
and that's the scenario.
That's why
I brought
I
up.
step back. I don't
Yeah.
even fucking try.
But that's the scenario I brought up about my mother, right?
Right, I get it.
So
Understood.
does she deserve a ticket? And I'm like I said who deserves a ticket at the beginning. This is just scenario based, right?
Yeah.
If my mother, she wants to go. I can't wait to see him graduated since he was small. She's been there when he first started riding a bike, when he first got into, got his first girlfriend, everything. She's been there. So does she deserve that ticket? She still send him money, still give him gifts. He comes over her house every not every blue moon, but every now and then just to chill with his grandmother.
Yeah. So and like you said, it's a lot of that situational. It depends how much the stepdad is doing on a consistent daily basis. But at the same time, that's why being a stepdad it sucks because you're always pushed to the fucking back end.
It don't suck.
It
That's
don't.
why I'm not with it.
It really depends. Listen, it's a crapshoot, but it also really depends on your relationship with them. That's really
It does.
it.
I don't think it matters. I
No.
think regardless, you're always going to be pushed to the back.
I wasn't pushed to the back not one time. Not
But there's
one
probably
time.
there's probably a lot. It's probably a rarity. First of all,
It's not a
It
rarity.
may be. I don't know if it's a one off or not. All I'm saying is that it really depends on not only because when I say relationship, it's not even about the kid.
Yeah.
It's also my relationship because my thing is that when I see the situation, meaning if I see the situation where I know how the mom is, if I know that, and my thing is that do I want to put that pressure on my kid that's doing right, knowing that he's gonna catch hell? Do I want to put that pressure on him? You know what I'm saying? By saying I don't give a damn what she say, I'm coming. No. Listen, I get it, son. I don't even want. Listen, we'll link up. I'm so sorry. You already know what it is. At that age, you know how it's moving. You
Absolutely.
know,
Yeah,
exactly.
you done
Absolutely.
seen the arguments. You done seen the attitude.
that's
Like
why
I said,
it's so situational. It's hard to say.
It is.
right. I love my mom, rest her soul. But the older I got, the more I saw, it went from, she's not just my mom. I saw things she did as a lady that was just like,
That's
okay,
kinda
I'm
fucked
starting
up.
to recognize certain things.
But I do think though overall though as a stepdad, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be pushed to the back end.
That I would have to disagree.
9 times out of 10. There's that 1 out of 10 where you won't be, but majority of the time, the kid is gonna, when they get to that age, that graduation high school age, they want if they're real dads in their life.
That's what I'm saying about
or they
relationships.
want like a grandfather.
If my daughter's father was really involved in her life, and if it was
you would be
between
pushed
me
to
and
the
him,
back. You'd be pushed to the back.
she wouldn't even have to. Because my thing is, if I saw that,
but if you saw it, you would step back because you're smart enough. You're smart enough to see that.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm from the outside looking in, but a lot of people that aren't, like your wife might be like, no, Bugsy's coming. He's gonna fucking be there. So that's the thing. That's the situation that we're all talking about. So like, you're smart enough to be like, oh yeah, no, I'm not
to fall back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But if you weren't, you would be pushed to the back. You're just smart enough to do it before they push you.
No, that's just something you just feeling because you trash at.
Yeah, because you a trash ass.
No, that's why I don't fucking put the work in.
But that's what I'm saying.
But if you probably put the work in, you would have been
right.
It would have been a better scenario for you.
I don't agree because I grew up with a stepdad, so I know how I felt about my stepdad.
Your stepdad loved the shit out of you.
Yeah, I know, and I would always push him to the back too. So that's why I'm saying.
But wait a minute, was your dad involved? Was your dad in the?
My dad wasn't even involved.
He just pushed him to the back.
So
I don't even know my dad, but I would choose everybody else on my mom's side over my stepdad, even though he put in a lot of work. That's why I'm saying. To me,
you know what? You are right because you're a piece of shit. That's the main reason why. Just the fact that you did your stepdad like that. When I didn't even know.
He didn't give me the world.
You told me he was the man, though, right?
No, he was an asshole too. But he had a lot of good and a lot of bad. But at the same time, he was no different than any other.
When did he become your stepdad?
When I was 3.
When you were 3?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So he pretty much raised me from when I was 3. So
you're a piece of shit,
dude.
You are. But anyway,
there's good and bad with every scenario. But the thing is like true. once I knew, once I was able to understand how he's not my real dad, because I had 2 brothers. Don't forget, I got 2 brothers, and he's their real dad. And me seeing how
he treated them,
right? It's just different. Even if even if you try not to, and I know I would do the same thing. I do it right now. Like, and I don't put work in that much being a stepdad, but if I was to, I'm still always going to treat my son better. It's just natural. I don't think that's anything that you can stop. I think that's 100% natural. That's natural.
I get it.
I get it.
You probably do. You do it too.
Leota, check it out. Now, I understand where Leota's going because when it comes to mothers, right? Even them knowing you are not the father and stuff like that, they put limitations on how you treat that kid. Like, for instance,
and my mom did do that too.
She put limitations on him on how he raised you.
Right.
And
that is 100% true.
Right. So
which affected the whole situation overall.
Absolutely. A lot of women do that.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't know how your situation is, but that's why I don't get deep enough to even.
Yeah.
Me growing up, seeing that with my mom, seeing that like how I felt about the situation. That's why I don't get deep into it, because I feel like if I ever did push in that direction where it was deeper, it would turn into that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Because I feel like that's a very common thing, what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think right now, even with me, it would, and like you said, it's just a maturity thing.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what it is. It's just where you are in your mind, whether you're young or old. It's a maturity thing and having some wisdom on how to deal with the particular situation.
Yeah. A lot of kids, I think they don't even know what they're doing. If I equate it back to myself, I didn't even know why. Like, oh yeah, he did a lot of good shit for me. Like, I don't know why I wanted to push this guy to the back end, but I just wanted to. So that's how your stepdaughter might feel, or any stepkids you have, they might feel like that about you.
Yeah,
that it's just like they're at an age where their emotions are fucking like all over the place.
Yeah.
And they only want people that they're blood related to, or that they grew up from the jump. Like, oh, this is my grandma, I want her there.
Yeah,
I don't want the stepdad.
Well, my thing is that, I mean, to kind of just bring this around.
Yeah,
it's just parents just be wise. If you all are in that particular situation, remember, the first thing that is, it's not about you. It's not about your relationship with the other parent, if y'all co-parent or don't get along or whatever the case. It's about the moment for your kid. So if your kid really wants, the other parent to be there without any drama, give him that day.
Yeah, exactly.
Pull back your fucked up ass feelings or of that other parent and give them their day. Have the food and everything, and then go back to being the shitty people that y'all are later on. But
Let
for
your
that
ego
particular
go.
day, just get out of your own mind and let your kid have his goddamn day. Because if you there ruining his day because you don't get along with the other parent because they may be a piece of shit, you proving you want to by making it bad.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, is there such thing as loving too quickly?
Oh yeah, for sure. Love bombing, they call that, right?
I don't know what that's called.
I've heard love bombing.
Like you get involved with someone, and it's like,
and you fall in love quickly.
Yeah, you fall in love quick, and then you guys are just love bombing the fuck out of each other. It goes from like 0 to fucking 10.
I'm not talking about you loving
like dating, right? You're talking about.
I'm talking about okay. So I guess that is just loving somebody, right? You start off dating somebody, right?
Yeah,
and it's like your nose is open wide.
Yeah, because sometimes it's off a rebound. It could be that, and people just love bond off that, because they want to fulfill what they lost from the previous relationship. Or a lot of times, I think love bombing, sometimes it actually could be legit.
No, because
you could just meet that person you vibe with perfectly.
What you're saying is different, because love bombing means there's a ton of action he's doing or she's doing that's almost obsessive with the love shit.
Yeah, right.
That's the thing.
Isn't that loving too quick though? Isn't that
no, because it's a weird way. It's a weird thing because how do you measure loving somebody? Some people you just meet, it's just legit. Yeah, I may love you. That don't mean that I'm being obsessive about it or doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, but most of the time,
make it uncomfortable.
Most of the time, to love someone, you have to grow into that.
No, you don't.
I don't think you could just naturally like meet someone and you love them right away. It's
I don't believe in them first.
I think it's like it's like infatuation at first. And then you move and you need time to get to know somebody.
So love bombing, I looked up the definition, right? Love bombing is manipulation tactics where someone showers you with excessive affection, attention, gifts, and praise, usually at the beginning of the relationship. While it feels flattering, like a whirlwind romance, whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
To fast track intimacy. Yeah. That's what love bombing is.
But that's if you do it on purpose. There's some people that just... They don't do it in a manipulative way. They just naturally.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I can't stand this shit.
I think it's rebounding, not love bombing.
Yeah.
No,
I agree.
Listen,
I agree.
I can't stand this shit because think about everything they said. Right? That's just how some people with bread move. You know what I'm saying? That's just regular dating.
Well, maybe if you're older, because you're trying to move shit quicker.
As a man, when we take them out. Right? We take them to a regular dinner.
Here we go.
Listen to what I'm saying. We take them to a regular dinner and they want to go and we attracted, we going. So like, if we looking at it like that, the whole intention when we start dating them in the first place is because we trying to have sex with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So me giving you other stuff, giving you all this stuff and attention and affection and all that shit because I'm trying to have sex with you, that was the end result in the first place.
Yeah, but what he's talking about for the definition is not how you just do it on a normal scale. This is like excessive.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. Right now, love bombing, it's like they taking stuff that used to be okay and making it fucked up.
This is more than that. This is like extreme version of
what's extreme. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've dated women that once we dated or whatever, and let's say I dated her, and then after we spent a ton of time. We saw each other multiple times in a week, and that's not me just being overly. It's just we enjoyed each other enough that we wanted to see each other.
That's why I don't think that. I mean, it can go either way. It's like all the shit we talk about. It's situational. Like with some people, it might be where you get that huge fucking it's like you said, it's a rebound. You get that huge rebound, that huge infatuation, that huge fucking love vibe and that attraction. You guys are fucking banging 4 times a day and saying fucking shit to each other, hanging out with each other all day, and then like after 2-3 months, you're fucking sick of each other. Right. And it could be like that, or it could be total opposite. That could just you guys could just have that vibe and it could grow into something.
But that's
bigger.
what I'm saying. Lust
you never
is
know.
Different because you could be lusting for them so bad, like and y'all smashing a lot, but that don't mean like I'm truly in love with you. It's like,
yeah, but sometimes people are saying it all the fucking time.
No,
yeah.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, the expression of everything else, you know what I'm saying, would mean like love and everything like that. So that's how I kind of look at it. What I mean is like it's outside of the sex and everything. Like you really enjoy the company and all that stuff. So I don't know.
I think
my
that shit
feelings
could
towards
happen.
them. Yeah, it can.
Okay.
I mean, it can happen right
Some
away.
people you got to
All right,
grow into it.
let me
Some
turn
people-
this a different way because y'all went straight left and right.
Okay.
Do you think the question was
loving too fast.
loving too fast? Do you think a person can love too fast? That has nothing to do with y'all talking about.
No,
Well,
it does.
well,
but
well,
it
give an
partially.
example of what you're talking about then, because I'm lost here.
What?
Love
Okay.
too fast is that?
Is
It's
it?
whether you feel that vibe and it grows into something, or you're on a rebound. It's one of the two.
No,
No,
It's
that's not it.
listen. You can meet somebody that's just outstanding, and you like.
That's what I'm
holy
saying,
hell,
you're
like
feeling the
I'm
vibe.
really like.
You got a vibe with them.
I'm really right. I'm like really feeling it, and to the
Exactly.
point you like, damn, I
Exactly.
actually love this motherfucker.
Exactly. So that's what I'm talking about.
I
But are
don't.
you
That's
gonna
what I'm saying.
fucking-
I don't think you can't. It's really. It's just. Sometimes it's just for you.
It's the exactly. So let me
So
let me
hold on. One
wait,
question,
let me
one
tell
question,
mine.
one question.
What's the
one
question?
question? Does your question include vocalizing it, or you can say it just internally?
Just internally.
Okay,
That do
all right.
internally, right?
All right,
Because
well, that changes a lot.
So not really. So
Yeah, because I can feel that way, but I wouldn't vocalize it.
my wife and I, we haven't left each other's side since the first date, right? And I actually,
That's because you just don't know how to fucking handle yourself in society.
you stupid.
She has to help you. You're autistic.
So
you have autism.
So yeah, autism. You should. Anyway, so we went out to dinner, and when I sat down with her and we started talking about certain things, I finally found a woman that matches how I feel, what I want, and what I want in a woman. I don't think I dated, and I was married before, but I don't think I dated to feel the way I felt when I met her. It was like, okay, I'm with her. I'm just gonna marry her because we together. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But this one, I actually said, yo, she's dope, and I really want to know her and be in her world and want her to be in mine.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I didn't feel like that with the previous ones. Yes, I loved them, eventually loved them, but the way I felt about her was different. And we're still together longer than the others.
Now, why do you think you felt that way right off the bat, though? What were you doing right before that? Because I know I felt that way about my wife, too. But reason being is because before her, after I broke up with the previous girl, the girls that I dated in between the previous girl and my wife
He was
were
a
so
lonely-
fucking shitty that I said, this one's a fucking good one because she's a decent fucking woman here that has a fucking...
But what's
career.
wrong with that?
Well, I'm just saying that you're all that other shit beforehand is influencing
Okay, so
your
but what's
decision.
wrong with that? So that means
Nothing's wrong with it, but I'm saying
Right.
like it's just like a lot of people might have that same situation.
But
might
that's
not.
like
So it's
that's
all
like
situation.
I'm gonna give a scenario. That's like you every night you wake up and you stump your toe on the bed, right?
Right.
You stump your toe on the bed. Eventually, you gonna move a little different. You gonna see things a little different. You gonna probably put something there. You probably gonna take a different route.
I'm just getting a new fucking bed, bro.
No, you get a new bed. That
I'm moving to bed.
levitates.
Like I'm getting a new chick.
But what
I'm
I'm
getting a
saying
new
that
girl.
levitates. But what I'm saying is that yes, I made mistakes back in the day, and when I saw something, I was like, "Yo, this is something different. I'm moving different. She's moving different."
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You had to learn it because I was just going to say that because I was there for all of them. And the way you would speak about it, like your wife now, her personality and the way she moved, totally different.
Totally different.
That's totally different. But your expression of the others were in a real loving. 'Cause it was to a point where, like, I think I asked the same question with all of them. Like, you sure? I'm like, are you sure? You know what I'm saying? It was like when he wanted to make that move, it was like, are you sure? Like, because
He did
the
ask.
other ones were like really quick because they were so quick. His first one, he was like, I'm getting married. And I was like, how the fuck? Like, I'm your friend. I'm his best friend. I hadn't even I didn't even know who he was really talking
Now,
about.
let me ask you a question though. When he talked to you about the first wife versus the current wife, what was there a difference?
She was the only one that I thought he took his time with.
Yes.
The other ones, it was like, okay, this the thing. I'm going to support your move. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to tell you a piece of shit for doing it. None of that. I'm going to support your move and everything and let you be. But I'll be a shitty ass friend if I didn't say, are you sure, bro?
And
you know
what
I'm saying?
He's right.
Yes.
With the others, I did move fast, right? Okay. I was in a house, parents married. I'm like, okay, I want to be with this woman. I'm going to give her my time. She got married. This one, I really got to know her. And like I said, I wanted to be in her world.
So then, based on your question, loving too fast, you did that with the other ones and not with her.
No, I just did with them and not, and actually loved fast with her. And when I loved her, I gave it that time for that love to grow. Okay. The others, I just got in it and learned to love them.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
Because I loved quick. I felt it real quick, and I was just like, but now I didn't vocalize it. I wasn't like, you know what, I love you, and this only our second week. I wasn't like that. But it was like, I felt that shit like, oh, shit. Like, when you get to that point where you like, man, I, damn, I I got to go see her. You know, that type, it's like, you borderline there, and you just like, damn, how the hell did it, because it'll creep up on you sometime. So I've been in that particular situation and everything like that. Like, but it's like I said, I think you love it. This is the thing. Loving too quick is too broad of a statement because we there's no scale. You don't have no scale that say because you fell in love with somebody after a month. You got some people like, you an idiot for that. Shut the fuck up. You don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're not involved. Yeah,
right. You're not involved in it. You don't know what's going on in this relationship that we have. It may just fit.
Absolutely.
I would have to say though, from my experience, that anyone I love quick, it also fizzled quick. Whereas when I loved them, loving them was a slower process. It was something that, gradually happened as I got to know them better. I would say that it was a stronger bond and it lasted longer.
You know what? To be honest with you, as I'm sitting across from you, I'm really like kind of understanding that it may have not been you having to wait. They really had to figure out if they liked your ass. So they was just like, listen, I need at least a year to see if I like this motherfucker.
I know. I'm surprised they fucking stayed there.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Dead ass.
I knew you were about to say something crazy.
I knew you was too. But when I sat down with her, ate dinner, I really sat there and was like, yo, she's amazing. I've never said that about the rest of them.
Yeah, I never said that about any of them.
She's amazing. And how she was brought up, and when you hear me talk about it, when I say we don't argue, we don't argue. When I say we do disagree, we do. Right? We are not perfect. But we are not perfect. But I saw that in her. God-fearing woman. We sat down, talked about God, and we truly meant it. What the fuck are you laughing at?
No, the reason I'm laughing because I'm starting to think about it because he did listen. Because the dude was like he really was feeling her. But when I think about every time he spoke about the other ones, it was about certain things they did. It wasn't them as a person. It was just like things they did that made him feel good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like when you got somebody bad and you like that person is legit, not like, man, she dope as hell, man. She cook. You know what I'm saying? She cooked me, so I'll be like, she clean? No, but she cooked some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like that one or two things, and that's when it was just like.
I think that stuff matters the most, though. Like to me, it's more about like what they're doing. What are they doing to make my life easier?
But that's what she does. She does everything, and that's what I'm saying. From even I don't
like the personality. Yeah, it's great and everything, and that comes with it. But that's secondary to me. To me, it's like, how are you gonna fucking benefit me to make? No,
you know what? It's a lot easier now because the thing is that because you'll have somebody that cook and that shit is terrible.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You'll have somebody that clean that straighten up, but they don't clean.
Yeah, but she might give great BJs though.
But that's what certain things. Certain things we'll probably look over. But the thing is that
what would you take better, the good food or a good BJ? Would you rather have? Oh, okay. I'd rather have the
because when she get older, she may not be gumming me down. But you know what I'm saying? My main thing is that's what I'm saying. When I tell people, like when you want to get married or when you want to have something long lasting. You know what I'm saying?
What is wrong with this
you want to
guy?
really think about the other shit because the looks and the sex don't last forever.
Right.
It's if they bring you because it's that peace, respectful,
Yep.
towards you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
They
gotta have that too.
they nurturing all them things that will ask like the whole thing has been going around like a woman bringing something to the table, and that's what we're talking about. We're talking about you being humble, you being respectful, you being nurturing. These are all things
A feminine
that's
role, basically a traditional feminine role.
right, and a lot of them aren't tangible.
Yeah.
We don't really fall in love. Like we happy you made us some good food. It's delicious. That didn't make me fall in love with you. That other untangible things, and that you give a man, is what keep him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, nah, I don't think you could, excuse me, fall in love too quick. I don't think so. I think that it depends on how you feel, right? Love. They say love is an action,
Yeah.
right? And it's what they do. I like the way she makes me feel. I like the things that she do for me, and how things are just going. That's what's important. I don't think loving too quickly is wrong. It just sucks how it ends if it's the wrong love.
Yeah. Yeah, when it's one-sided, it's fucked up.
So, yeah, loving too quickly, awesome. But how do you fight temptation? We're all married, right? We're all married.
Yeah.
I don't fight
And-
temptation, dude. I give in to temptation, bro. And I'm not going to incriminate myself on this podcast
Right.
because everything is recorded. But I give in to all my temptations, man. I got
Okay.
a lot of temptations. I'll tell you what. I'd say 85% of the time I give in to that shit. I'm just being. Hey, this is. We're supposed to be honest on here.
No,
right?
I'm totally
yeah.
honest on here.
Yeah.
So
So it's very, very hard.
It depends on if we talking. It depends on what it is. This is the thing. One of the things I know, just for me being married, like I would always say, if it's not just, I don't want to slide out on my wife, but if I had that thought in my head, you would have to be a hell of a person. A hell of a person. It's almost like you got to kind of float down from the sky for me to be like, I'm willing to give
Have some
a
wings
roar.
on
She
your
got to
back.
be. She got to be
You know
hotter.
what I mean?
She got to be hotter than your wife.
No, it got to be.
You don't
like,
wanna go
You know what
lower.
I'm saying? Like the sky got to open and be like, I know what you got, but this is for you. You know what I'm saying? It got to be that type of thing.
And then she lays there, and then the legs just spread.
Well,
and it's
you
all,
know what?
It's all like
No,
ready.
no. Listen,
and,
this-
and no
this
one.
is
There's
what I'm
no
saying.
cameras. There's no witnesses.
That's what I'm saying.
You're going in there,
she
motherfucker.
either,
I know you would.
like I said, it would be more. The only thing that would make me maybe dip out is if my wife did something egregious, and I don't even know
So
how
just a
far that
revenge-
would go.
revenge dip.
I don't even know if it'll be because it'll be like, I don't know if it's revenge. You would be gone, meaning like, let's say if my wife, I think we need to separate, and she's gone for a long period of time. No, I'm not waiting on you
Yeah,
to
right.
figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If my wife told me she needed to separate and take some time, then take all the time.
That's what I would say too.
Take all the goddamn time.
I don't believe in that separate shit.
Yeah,
I ain't got time
and
for
you
that.
got to figure it out.
No,
you knew
take,
what you was
take,
getting
take a
in.
vacation. Go somewhere.
I'm not sitting
I'll
waiting
see
for
you in
nobody.
3 days
Yeah,
or something.
exactly.
Go have your fun. You know what I'm saying? Make sure call me. You ain't out there or whatever. As long as you're not out there giving it up,
Oh, nah.
just go get away.
Fuck that shit.
If you tell me you need to take some time, go. Just leave.
Yeah, get the fuck out of
That's
here.
how I feel.
Yeah.
I not go take it. If you need a vacation, that's a different fucking thing.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
If I'm irritating you or something like that, but if we got such an egregious relationship and you just like, man, I'm trying to figure out whether I'm a divorce you or not. Let
It's
me
already
figure it out
figured
for
out.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your
It's already figured
but see,
out.
far as the
If
temptation,
a girl ain't kissing my ass, get the fuck away from me.
This is the thing. This is the thing. And this is why a lot of guys are out there. And I know it seems like I be coming at the ladies because one, we ain't gonna never understand each other. So I'm gonna be mad forever. So this is the thing. Temptation is what it is. The acting on a temptation, it really depends on what the fuck you doing at home. So if I'm consistently coming at my old lady about her not helping me get away from these temptations, meaning like if I'm trying to, if like they got a lot of married guys saying we barely have sex with our wives and we're
Yeah,
trying
I
to
see
be more
that. That makes
intimate.
sense.
Right. My thing is if they consistently do it and he give in to the temptation, the hell are you mad about? If I'm consistent,
Exactly.
because you'll hear
Yeah.
women like, no, just break up with me. Shut the fuck. Because right now, the amount of stuff that we lose.
Yeah, it's not in your best interest.
It's
not,
not
your best
proportion.
interest.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Cheaper to keep her.
Right. I remember some years ago, some time ago, maybe about, I want to say probably 6 months ago, whatever, we had a conversation on this podcast. And I said, I always thought that you should have to pay money, right? In order to get, both parties have to pay money to get out a divorce. So meaning if there's a tax on you, then you'll think twice before you even get married. If I, you know what I'm saying? Because right now it's so incentivized. If the woman leave, it's so many dumbass judges out here that think that just because y'all breaking up, that she has more, you know, when it comes to the law.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
But
y'all could be making the same money.
Yeah. But as far as temptation though, I mean, it depends on the person. Like for me, even if I'm getting this shit from the fucking wife, dude, if there's a girl that's hotter than my wife, and it's a situation to where I can fucking jump in there, there ain't no witnesses, I know no one's gonna talk, no one's gonna see shit, and I can fucking do that shit and be in and out, and that girl is cool with doing it. She knows I'm married, and she's not gonna be sweating me, and I can fucking do that shit. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Is that the same on the other side though?
I don't know.
She probably
it could be.
her.
It's better if it is because it works out better. Because usually, if it's not, that girl's not gonna want to do it. But or it's gonna be a problem.
yeah.
It's
This
gonna turn into a
guy
problem.
is-
It's gonna turn into a problem.
He's a piece of shit.
I am a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
But in some ways I'm not. Some ways I am.
It's just some ways I'm not
So,
somewhere.
you know
But when
what?
it comes to temptation, dude, shit like that, you know, it would be hard not to do it.
So you don't fight temptation
would give in
at all?
I fight temptation at times, but like
Okay.
something like that, you know, if it was easy to do,
That's
at
what I'm
that
saying.
point,
Young me, I had
still
no
would fucking
patience.
do it.
Young me, I had no patience. You know what I'm saying? I tell my wife all the time, I say, you probably met me 5 years at the right time. Because before that, if I had a conversation with you and you didn't do nothing about it, then it was like, soon as that other temptation, I'm like, well, fuck you then. I'm with the other.
But I'll tell you,
know
what though,
I'm
is that
saying?
going to change? Is that going to change my love for my wife? No.
Well, that's not
That
what
ain't
we're
gonna
talking
change
about.
it.
We talking about just
Temptation.
temptation.
Just because you have
I'm
temptation, don't
saying,
change your.
Yeah, I'm saying like if I had temptation and I did some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
That ain't gonna change nothing. That's just a nut. That's not changing nothing from my wife and my family. That's a whole separate thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
You know,
but
you
that's
know how
what
you
I'm
got
saying.
like the mob. You got the mob guy, and he got the fucking wife, and then he got the fucking mistress.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
me,
but-
I don't ever fall into temptation. I haven't, and that's just the truth. Haven't fallen into temptation. With my wife.
What you mean? No.
And I'm not
wait a
even
minute,
talking
I didn't
about
say
adultery.
I've never.
No, what I'm saying, clarify what you mean by when you say falling, you mean have acted
I never
on the
had to
temptation.
fight. I never had to fight temptation.
But you
do
got-
I think other women are beautiful? Yeah, I'll tell her like she's pretty, you know, or whatever it is. But I never had to say, man, I want her, or thought about wanting somebody else. I haven't had that. You know?
Yeah. I've you know what? I can't even say that. I can't even say that. I've never acted on the temptation.
Right.
But I've had it. I've been married. We going on almost 20 years. So we have had rocky moments. It was just, we just didn't get along.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't meshing like
I
it
feel
did.
like when
So-
you're in those rocky moments, it's a lot easier to get.
It's
in.
probably a lot
That's
easier.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I have had it where I met. This is the thing. In I don't know if it's just my field or whatever the case, but I tend to run into a lot of single, beautiful women.
What about the one that's
And-
training you right now?
So imagine my
Nobody's
field.
talking.
Imagine my
no,
field,
the one
right?
that's training you.
Right.
The one that's training you right now.
Training me.
Yeah, you just said you.
Oh no, man, no, that's not no.
Guys, imagine my field, right? Photographer. I do.
Right.
I also do nude models and all types of things like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
If I was you, dude, I would be fucking temptation.
But what's so
after
funny is that
temptation.
what's so funny is for real, I don't even look at them like, yo, this is what it is, and I want that. I don't do that. I'm like, damn,
That's
they
probably
are
why
sexy.
they let you take their picture. They wouldn't let me take their picture.
They would-
because
yeah.
they know I'm a fucking creeper.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, and that's a good place to be. But that's what I'm saying. Like y'all been together, and y'all still got a couple years. What I'm saying is, over time, some things may happen. Like I said,
Absolutely.
I've had the temptation and thought about it. I just never acted on it. But that's the thing. It's like it's out there. So that's the thing I don't ever want to come about.
Well, I'm not even talking about temptation like that. There's, you know, like, all right, say I found somebody's wallet on the fucking street, some old lady's wallet, right? This actually happened to me, okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm coming out of Caputo's grocery store, right? And there's a fucking little purse, like one of those Coach wallet shaped things. I don't even know what you call that fucking thing. But it's like a little purse like that. And it's laying by a car, right?
Right.
And I saw it laying like by a parking spot.
Right.
So I was there and I'm like, fuck, I'm going to fucking park there to cover it up. So I fucking drove over the thing, right?
Yeah.
I parked there. That way no one sees it. I parked there. I look around. I didn't fucking see anybody, looking for it. Went under my car, grabbed that shit. Went back in my car, opened all that shit up, and fucking took out what was in there. Got like fucking $60.
That's the temptation you're talking about, you
yeah,
asshole.
temptation like that, dude. I'm keeping that shit. I'm keeping that shit. If I find,
what is wrong with this fucking guy?
If I find some shit, that's another
Yeah.
temptation. It's like theft. If I see the opportunity, I'm gonna fucking do it. Now, if it's people I'm cool with, no, I'm not gonna fuck over. If I found your wallet, I'd fucking return it to you.
Yeah,
money.
maybe
I take $5 to get an energy drink or something, but that's about it.
No, we listen. There's been a ton of temptations, and I get,
Yeah.
saying, I know what we was talking about as far as the ladies and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm saying aside from
no, I get that. Like,
adultery.
I'm gonna tell you something. So this is the thing. I've had plenty to say. I remember working for somebody, right, and I knew where they kept the money, and I knew it was a lot of money. And in my mind, I remember I got fired from a place, right? And in my mind, I was so angry. I was like, you know what? I should rob these motherfuckers.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? I should go because I knew somebody and everything, and I was like, I was gonna tell them what to do and let them go handle it. But you know what? That was a temptation, right?
Right.
To do it because I was angry. But then I was like, no, it's not. That wasn't even worth it and everything. And when I thought about it, it was like I screwed. I really did wrong. I could have did it differently and I probably wouldn't have got fired. But the thing is that like if we getting back to what we were talking about, as far as our better halves, because he brought it up because we just happen to be today all married.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that like I've had those temptations. And I don't think it's nothing wrong with having temptation.
But I mean, you only want to talk about temptation, adultery temptation?
Well, when you talk
about
about temptation, of course we get tempted to do a lot of things, right? If I saw a bunch of money on the ground, you know how people be returning millions of dollars and shit like that?
Fuck that, dude.
That ain't me.
That ain't me at all.
That ain't me. I'm taking the money and we are spending it.
Right.
I'm not that dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like temptation, it depends on the temptation.
No, but we're talking about relationship.
You guys are loyal to the wives, and you're not tempted by sexual temptation.
Well, that's my point. I'm not saying.
But you're tempted by monetary temptation.
No. What I'm saying is, that's why I just made the statement. I am tempted in that way. It's, and I don't think it's a bad.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's nothing wrong with being tempted. It's the acting on it.
Well,
that's the issue.
So you're saying you wouldn't act on it. So like if you saw a way to scam some shit, and the people that are gonna get hurt in this scam are complete strangers to you, you don't give a fuck about them or what happens to them. No one that you know, no one you're personally involved with, no one that you care about is involved in this fucking scam that's gonna hurt somebody, right? Are you gonna go?
I'm not going to
move forward with that scam?
Because my thing is, if it's a scam, then I made the scam. That wasn't temptation. I made the temptation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a scam.
Well, whatever. You see the opportunity. That's
what I'm saying. So right now, I mean, there's certain things I would, think about as far as temptation going there, and I haven't ran into it. Like I said, I've been in charge of money, and in my mind, I'm like, they wouldn't even know. But the moral in me was like, no, I'm not going to do that because I believe. You know what I'm saying? What goes around comes around. Somebody,
I
believe in that.
But like I used to work for a gas station, dude. I used to work for a gas station. I committed so much credit card fraud. I'm talking thousands of fucking dollars, dude, on people. Me and like a couple other guys. And, we must have got like at least like 20 to 30 fucking G's in 1 month of fucking credit card fraud. Right. But none of these people I personally knew. So I didn't give two shits about them. I just saw
those other two people was not me and Bugsy. Just to let y'all know.
Yeah, it was not. It was not. Yo, I'm not even gonna say. I was about to, but I mean that was a long time ago. But at the same time, I'm just saying when I see the opportunity for me to benefit, like a fucking vulture to pick this fucking thing out and be a snake to someone that is not. If I have a personal relationship with someone, I'm cool with that person. I would never do it. I do have morals, so it's like I'm never gonna hurt anyone that I'm cool with that I like.
You know what? Since you brought that up,
you know what I'm saying. But that's a temptation.
This is make sure we bring out to our new sponsors, right? Of the new movie I'm a Piece of Shit, starring Leota in theaters now. He is
a piece of shit with morals.
No, but listen. We talking about like I said.
You want to stick to adultery? Okay,
he started on there, and you're uncomfortable.
It don't even have to be.
I already said what I said.
It don't even have to be adultery. I'm talking
just
about
a temptation.
relationship.
Yeah.
In a relationship, adultery is when you're married. But
any relationship, dude.
Right, any relationship, right?
I'll cheat on the fucking girl. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, there we go. That's Leota. He'll cheat on. But no, I haven't had any temptations and haven't had to fight it. Not saying that I would never have temptations, but I haven't had any yet. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't had to fight it. But how I fight it is if you ever talk to the models that I'm with, and my wife met some of the models too. What they tell her is that he always talk about me. If I'm constantly talking about my wife, I'm not thinking about them.
That's why your wife trusts you to do that.
No,
my wife would never trust me to do that.
You know what? Even if I've done that, man, and they don't care, bro. I've had women didn't care.
But listen, I'm not talking about them caring. They could care all they fucking want. They could want to suck my dick, fuck, whatever it is. But I'm talking about me. I never felt that way because of I'm involving her in the conversation.
That's why I'm saying your wife trusts you because she knows that even if they were on their fucking knees with their mouths open, you're not gonna fucking stick it in their mouth.
Well, this is the thing too. I felt when
or so
it came
you
to
say,
temptation,
or so I'm saying.
I felt when it comes
I might
to
have
temptation,
to get that dick sucked. No, I'm just playing. Yeah.
I think when it comes to temptation too, and I don't know if it's for everybody, but it felt as if they particularly came when I was down on something.
Yeah.
Meaning like,
that's just when you notice it. That's when you notice because they notice you're down on something. So that's to them. That's the opportunity to strike.
The vultures
that's what I'm
come
saying.
out.
But
Yeah.
whether it be vultures, whether it be like if my money wasn't right, it was a time when I wasn't making bread like that, and then I saw opportunity to have more. That temptation, but it's always because I'm down on something.
Yeah.
Whether it be the relationship, whether it be money, whether it be a car, whatever the case, it's like, man, I'm looking at the temptation because I'm lacking somewhere in my life.
Yeah.
With something. So that's what I'm
That
saying.
makes
So I
sense.
think that's how I feel the temptation because
you think every time it was like that. Like for me, it's not like that every time. I mean, sometimes it is. I know I would agree with you on a lot of those points, but I would say also there's a lot of times where it's just natural greed. From my perspective,
you got
it's
those
greed
people.
as opposed to me being down.
Yeah.
I'm not down. Everything's great. It's just that I see an opportunity and I'm naturally real fucking greedy. Where it's like I'm gonna fucking do this too.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I think the temptation is pretty much when I know for me is when nothing is being done or can't be done about it. Meaning, like if we're talking about relationships, it's after a conversation and nothing is being done. Then the temptation can creep in. When it came to money, if I had no other resources and I saw it right there and it get me out, you know what I'm saying? I looked at it like that, and it may not even be bread. It's just maybe just some tangible. But temptation for me, on my point, it typically happens when I'm down.
Well, speaking about greed and money.
Yeah.
If money wasn't the issue, no restriction, what's the first thing you'll do and the first place you'll go?
Man, I'm gonna get some fucking cocaine and go to the strip club.
Those are his two
Get
things.
some fucking hookers.
Okay. Cocaine and strip clubs. There we go, Leota.
That's just your big thing, right? That's the whole plan.
No. I mean, there's so much you could fucking say, man. It's fucking crazy.
But just off the top of your head, what's the first?
Top of my head, honestly, all right, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm probably going to, I mean, if I have unlimited money, you're saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to quit my fucking job. That's the first thing I'm going to do. And I'm going to walk in there. I'm going to punch in. I'm going to walk in. I'm going to talk shit to fucking everybody, give everyone the finger.
Yeah.
Even though I like most of them, I'm still going to just be a fucking prick about it. Just
Straight
to fucking,
douchebag.
Yeah, I just want to fucking rub it in their faces that I'm rich. Maybe I'll throw some money around. I'll fucking buy some people lunch so they they deal with my assholeness for that final day, and they're gonna want to kiss my ass because I'm rich. And then maybe I'll donate to the fucking place so I can get a plaque on the wall. So they're forced to fucking see my name on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
And just to rub
What
it
the
in.
fuck is wrong
Just to
with
rub
this
it in
guy?
again,
I know
man.
he a dick,
I
right?
want to rub it in their fucking face that I'm rich. And then after that, man, quit the job. And probably, honestly, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my family on vacation. Somewhere fucking real.
Where?
Nice,
So that's what we're
I'll
asking.
probably do something, since kid got school and everything still. If we're still during the school year, I'll probably just stay in the States, go somewhere like, Marco Island or something and just ball out. Mm-hmm. Nothing crazy like where we're going to fucking Europe or fucking, Jamaica or nothing like that. Just a nice little weekend getaway, but ball out on that weekend.
I mean, you know what? If money would, let's say I came into all this bread right now.
Okay.
It's right now. I wake up and it's like what was that old school Richard Pryor movie, the Brewster's Million?
Oh yeah, Brewster's
Brewster's Million, right?
That was
I
my
forgot
shit.
And
about
his
that
uncle
shit.
passed and just
Hey,
dropped him
was
bread,
Gene
right?
Wilder in that or no?
No, that was John Candy.
Oh, okay.
Right? John Candy was in there with him. But if I ran into that bread, one, the first thing I'm doing is going to the old lady and I'm like, man, you still want to work. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is that I wouldn't work. I would still work, but I wouldn't work hard.
Well,
I still want a purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got all this money, but my thing is that's the first thing I'm gonna ask. We out of here, and then I'm like, man, we going over to Japan or something to that Disney World or something. We go do it big for about a week or so. You know what I'm saying? And live it up, and then I'll just start making moves.
Your
But
kids still
I'll
got school though, bro.
Man, fuck school, man.
just
We
gonna
rich.
take
They don't
him
need no motherfucking
That's what I
education.
was thinking. He
No,
talking about
fuck-
send him to school.
Yeah.
My kids still got to get it.
I have
no.
a tutor that travels with us. What the fuck is you
Hell
talking
yeah,
about?
man, we'll be out here like Beyonce's kids, and you go talk to the tutor. Me and your mom go be in the other room.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I have to stop. I have to keep myself from being like 500 pounds because I'm a foodie, and I'm like, you know what? I want some pasta, and I'll be like Superman. Like, goddamn it, I want some pasta in Italy. Let's go. You know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah, dude.
I had to keep myself from effing up the money with just food, being a fat ass.
No, you could do
like that.
crazy shit like that though. You could be like, man, I got a fucking taste for pasta right now. Hey, you know what? Let's have a brunch over here, and then we're gonna fly out to Italy and get that.
No,
pasta.
you know what? I'm gonna
So
tell you
by dinner time, you're out there eating some fucking fresh pesto.
You think this is crazy? I always said in my mind when I found out how much islands actually cost, I actually thought about like if I had money like that, I would buy an island. Like
We're gonna call it
what was the
Bugsy
dude?
Island.
Was he from Colombia? The Colombia that owns Colombia.
Some dude. I know what you're talking
but
about.
you know what I'm saying?
Escobar?
And that will be our house. It'll be self-sustaining type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I had a whole family and have a complex and all that stuff. It'll be almost like you know what I'm saying, fun time. You know,
That shit would get
whatever
old
I want
so
to do.
fucking fast.
It would. I think so too.
That shit
But
would
that's
get
what I'm saying. I got
annoying
unlimited
as fuck.
money. So my thing is, if I had those resources and everything, I would still have that island. I would have it set up for when I'm gone. But then I'll start doing big things. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I'm unlimited bread.
What I would do.
Yeah, but everybody's isolated from you.
What I would do.
You bring them with there. You could bring them with you.
You gonna let me talk or what? Motherfucker, goddamn. What I would do. Shit, you told your story. Can I tell what I'm gonna do? You gonna have your boring ass.
Who's this guest on the podcast?
Anyway. So what I would do is, first thing I would do is get a compound. I'll look for some land. Get a big compound because I want.
This is the first thing you're gonna do. You
No,
fucking
don't be
someone
trying to
tells
take my
you,
motherfucking idea. I just
No,
said
I
that
already
a second
said.
ago.
Anyway,
Dude,
no,
someone-
you want an island.
Fucking copycat.
You want an island.
Didn't you just hear me say I was gonna build a compound and shit?
Oh, I
you
didn't
gonna
hear
take
that.
my idea?
I stopped listening after your fucking island because it.
No, but listen though, bro.
Yeah.
The minute that this is the first thing you're gonna do, the minute someone says, "Hey, Max,
No, I
you
get
got
that shit.
unlimited fucking
I get
money,"
that shit.
Listen
you
to
ain't.
me.
You're not gonna do that. The first thing you're not
Because-
gonna call my real estate agent. I got to get a compound.
First thing I'm gonna do.
First thing you're gonna do is some other shit.
is gotta find some land so I can start building a compound. I can
You're gonna
take
do that a week
I can
after.
take a vacation whenever I want to, but first I want to get some stuff, put some stuff away for my kids, and do things like that. That's what I want to do. I would get a compound, give my kids, move everybody close to me, so and get some fucking RVs and scooters and all types of shit like that.
Can I come too?
Man, let me tell you something. And build like a big fucking type resort type shit behind my house. Just so like they friends could come over.
Yeah.
Just have some fun type shit. That's what I would do. Right?
You know what? I want to change mine after you die.
Okay. And I would where I would like to go visit. Right? Man.
Would you go back home?
I would go back home. But that's not the first place I'll visit. The first place I'll fucking visit is probably Australia.
Fuck Australia.
Australia.
Nobody going today.
I said I would visit Australia.
Man, you seen them goddamn bugs and shit,
They
man?
are crazy and everything
Big
is
ass
poisonous.
rats and shit. No,
Plus
man.
kangaroos.
But people are living there, right? So if people are living there, why the fuck can't I go there?
Because they used to that motherfucking 12-foot ass bat. You ain't used to that shit.
You right.
You come at that motherfucker, man. You think you let the dog out. This motherfucker on four legs and shit, and then he start flapping.
Why would you even want to go to Australia?
I don't know.
There's
I've always
there's
wanted
nothing
to go
there.
to
There's nothing
Australia.
there that's good. The food is not known for their fucking food. They're not known for their women. What are they fucking known for? Kangaroos and fucking bugs.
It's some hot ass women in Australia.
Dude, Australia?
Yeah, some hot women.
Some Aussies?
Cool. You're just
Aussies?
not checking for it.
That's
you know
crazy,
what I'm saying?
dude. They're like
you
fucking
thinking of the old
8
movie
feet tall.
Crocodile Dundee. No,
Yeah.
it's some hotties. It's some hotties out there.
Nah.
What I'm saying is, I don't want to go some
I'm
place
going to
that's
Venezuela, bro.
a mini jungle. You know what I'm saying? Like with the bugs. I don't want to do
You
with
see,
that.
I would like that. I would like to go out there and just see what Australia is about. No one ever talks
You're
about
going to
it.
get bit by a fucking mosquito and you're going to get some disease and you're going to die.
Well, you can do that shit now.
Within the first fucking week.
Okay, I'll change it. I'll
You're
change
catch
it.
malaria. And
He is a...
There's no cure for that no matter how much money you got. You're going to fucking die within a week of fucking getting this unlimited money.
Motherfucker give you some guano bowls and shit. You go get something from that shit.
No, I would probably go to Japan. That's where I would go. Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan. I even talked about it with the wife. I would love to go to Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, he went there. Said it was amazing.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Japan would be nice. And how they say the streets are like extra clean and they stop doing things at a certain hour and all that. I would love
You know
to
what?
see.
No.
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here.
Okay, well-
Let's. This is fantasy. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I'm getting a fucking compound too.
I'm getting a compound, but I'm building that shit and getting it ready for the zombie apocalypse. That's the fuck.
I'm
we gonna
building
have a
that shit.
compound, and like I said, we can still do the resort shit, but around the house where the compound is and shit.
Fuck that.
Listen, it's gonna be a castle like a motherfucker.
Nah,
It's gonna be like I said, self-sustaining. You go, you know what I'm saying? You can't. Nobody can just come in there if they want to. They got to be invited by the people that's living in that shit. You can't just come and have access to shit.
You know what I'm doing, dude? I'm gonna fucking top your compound, dude. I'm gonna
there we
fucking
go.
build a compound inside of my compound.
Okay,
So,
all right.
And then I'm gonna have a castle in that compound that's built inside the compound.
I'm gonna do that shit like Paradise. We gonna be in the middle of a mountain, and they go think it's outside, but it's in a mountain.
This
We
dude
go-
is.
we go live-
I'm gonna build a fucking pyramid.
I'm really starting to think this dude is slow.
He said compound in the compound.
I'm gonna
right?
build a fucking pyramid with a compound inside that shit, with a compound inside the compound.
Okay.
With a
Anyway,
fucking castle in that, with a
So-
bunch of Venezuelan Latina maids.
Yeah.
So, I was talking to the same young dude I was talking to, right?
What's saying, young dude?
That we talked about last week.
What's this age bracket?
About he's 27.
Okay.
27.
Oh, you talking about that vacation? If he paid for the vacation,
If he paid
and
for the
take
vacation.
pictures and all that crap,
Right.
Yeah. What about him?
And we were talking, and we got into a conversation.
About some bullshit.
Always bullshit. We talk about bullshit.
That's what
So
you gotta do, man.
the next one is if one act is committed by someone, if a person does anything, and I'll explain it, does that make them that person? Right? So
I know where you're getting at, but go ahead.
let me see where
Well, what I'm saying is, I would say no. I would say like
No,
if you look at hold on, this is the
I
reason
got
why.
this, hold on.
This is the reason why because
Uh-huh.
if you remember in X-Men: Days of Future Past,
Oh shit.
you remember what Charles Xavier said. Sometimes you stumble off the path, but that doesn't mean you're gone forever. You can be brought back
Which is the
onto
truth.
path.
And So that's why you believe it because Professor X told you.
That's right.
Got you.
Some
His
fictional-
word is
some-
his word is bond, son.
Fictional ass cartoon or some shit. Go
Anyway,
ahead.
so example. If a person try crack one time, right?
Yeah.
You ain't a crackhead?
You ain't a crackhead, right?
Nah.
Cool. I like that. Stay right there. If a guy tries anal one time,
On a girl?
no, with another guy, what does that make him?
You gay as hell.
Yeah,
Exactly. Now you see, we was in
No,
a
no.
conversation.
There's
I'm
about
with-
always
I'm
an
the crack
exception
too.
to the rule.
No,
There's
listen,
always an
right.
exception
Once
to the
you
rule.
took crack, you's a goddamn crackhead.
I smoked
Got
crack
you.
before.
You's a
crackhead.
goddamn crackhead.
I never smoked it again.
You a crackhead. You a cokehead. You all those heads.
You're a cheating crackhead, cokehead. That's what it
I've
is.
snorted coke. I smoke crack, but I don't fucking do anything.
You say that like I'm gonna change my answer. You're a goddamn
No,
crackhead.
I smoked crack
Cokehead,
once,
bro.
I smoked crack once.
Then you a crackhead.
And I never fucking
See,
smoked
the
it
thing
again.
is, you think because
I snorted coke for when I
you-
used to party,
but
but
you think because
I'm not a
you're not
cokehead.
out there like they showing it, they like you in the wire.
I never get the urge to fucking
You still a
do
crackhead. Once you tried, you a crackhead. You understand
Dude,
what I'm saying?
You're a compulsive masturbator.
Yeah, listen,
So
listen,
fucking-
this is the thing. If I do it once, yeah, then that makes me
Are you
a
compulsive
masturbator.
masturbator?
That's the definition. Once you do it, that is what you. That's like, listen, if you dip out on your girl, you a cheater. You did it once, I'm not doing it again, but you're still a cheater.
Okay,
the
so if-
same thing right here. If you did,
If you're drunk and you flash some people in the street, are you a
Listen,
flasher?
this is the thing.
Yes.
The only
That's what you're
people,
known as
the
after
only
that point.
people,
You're always a flasher.
I think it to him when it with guys when he said the anal part, right?
Yeah.
Once it's penetrated or you get a mouthful on you from the same sex, you gay.
Yeah, okay.
That's just what it is.
But that's the
It ain't no-
exception to
it's-
the rule.
but- It's not going back.
But why
It's
is it
not
an
going back.
excess?
That's not a
Why is there an excess? So y'all see how Leota, you saw how you answered that when I said if you do crack, you're not a crackhead. But as soon as I went into if a guy was
You're a crack
interested,
smoker. You've smoked it.
if a guy was interested and said, "Hey, I want to see what this is," and did it, you're gonna automatically say he's gay.
Yes.
Well, he might not. He might just be a very experimental person.
No, listen.
And he might not be gay. He might want to
Listen,
just.
gay
He might
people
want to
say
just
he was
no.
gay.
No, he might just want to try gayness and see if what the experience is. And you know what? And honestly, I don't think it does. Honestly, am I going to call him gay? Am I going to say he's gay? Yes, I am.
But I know,
but does that really make him gay? Probably not. If
what
you
I
just
mean,
tried it
but
once.
how did you get over it?
Being gay.
It's a lot of therapy. A lot of crack. That's why I smoke crack.
No. But that's
I tried
scenario
crack
one.
That's
because
why
of that.
He
But
said
you-
that one night when he did crack, he tried anal.
But that's what I'm saying. You okay,
And a
right?
lot of therapy.
But you are though. I mean, listen, you are that for that moment. Now, whether you not
You're just
get
curious.
out of
You're
it,
just curious.
whatever the situation. What I'm saying, once you try it, you are that. You know what I'm saying? If you smoke crack, then you're a crackhead in that moment. You're
I'll
a
bring up
crackhead.
another scenario.
Yes.
So dogs hump other male dogs. Are they gay?
Yes.
No.
Anyway, so if you kill somebody, are you a killer?
If you kill someone one time, are you a murderer?
Yeah, you're a murderer. Yeah.
For that particular scenario.
No,
yeah,
you are a murderer.
But
You've
but
murdered
it doesn't
somebody,
mean
making
that-
you a murderer.
It doesn't mean that you can't be.
I didn't say you was a serial killer. I didn't say you are a murderer, right?
If you've murdered someone before, are you a murderer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Why are you thinking about it?
No, because there's the different scenarios. Like, I mean, when you hear someone's a murderer, you look at them as like, they're a killer and they've murdered someone in a negative way. Whereas, say if you murder someone in self defense,
I didn't
It's,
say
no. It's
that's-
always a negative way.
That's the same. That's the same thing. Are you a murderer if you murdered someone? In
Killing
self-defense?
somebody in self-defense is not a murder.
Yeah.
No.
It should be. You still
listen.
killed somebody. You a
Yeah,
killer?
I guess we talk murder would be more.
Yeah, but you're still a killer.
lawful. The term
Oh,
when we talking about a
okay.
killer.
The act itself. That's what we're
The
talking
act,
about.
listen,
If you kill a person in self defense,
You're still a
or
killer.
you kill him in anger, are you a killer?
Yes, you're a killer, no matter what.
Okay.
Right.
You got to remember, listen, because in your mind you may not be, but the person that loved him, you're a killer. So no matter
Okay,
what,
yeah,
you're,
that makes sense.
that's
That
the
makes sense.
definition. The act is the definition.
Right.
If you kill, you're a killer. Whether or not you're in an army and do it, you still killed people. You know what I'm saying? Because of war. You kill people because you like it, because you're a serial killer. No matter what, the act made you a killer.
Right.
So like you said, with the crack, you're a crack head, you're a coke head, you're a killer.
But by the way, I never tried crack. I was just talking shit.
I know
for the
you
podcast.
was, but so a murderer, right? By definition, is right unlawful intentional killing. Self-defense is not the same thing. Yes,
Right. So you're a killer, but not a murderer. Then, is what you're
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
So
the murder is the what's called term, but that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
But the average
you're
person,
killing.
when you hear those words, you don't really equate the difference between the two words, murder and killer.
They don't.
Usually,
but,
usually the average person is gonna view it in the same perspective.
Well, but the thing is that murder will still make you a killer.
right.
Murder will still make you a killer, but killer won't necessarily make you a murderer.
okay.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But
I go with that.
Depending on to the person you murdered, their people will probably think you're a murderer. Like, well, I mean, that you killed.
Right.
No matter what, you'll be a murderer to them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody loves somebody that you killed or whatever. But I'm with the act will make you that. Now, the long-term effect may be different, but when you do the act in the when you do it at that time, you are that person.
Yeah, but you think people can change though, or no?
Yeah, you can change, but in the moment when you did the act, that was the question. When
Well,
you do
yeah.
the act, are you that person?
Should you be
If
to
one
add to
act
it, should
is
you be
committed
considered
by
that for your whole
someone,
life?
does that make them that person?
Yeah.
For a long term though? That we're adding on to it. Like you're saying, yes, it makes them that person at the moment that they did it, but we're saying in the long term, like, are you for the rest of your life you're a killer?
Yeah.
Okay.
No matter what, I did it, right? And yeah, I'm a killer. For all my life, that person I killed made me a killer. Now, am I killing other people? No, but my definition has already been etched right there. You know what I'm saying? At some time when I made that act, that's what I was, and it's going to ride with me.
So if you're an alcoholic and you go to rehab and you don't drink anymore, you're always an alcoholic.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you're always alcoholic. I just fight being alcoholic.
Yeah, you just fight it. So I have a friend that she's an alcoholic, and she'll say, I'm an alcoholic. I'm just going to meetings. I haven't drank for 6 months. I got my chip. I haven't done it for a year, but I'm an alcoholic.
What about if you're an atheist and then you become religious?
Yeah, I fight
you an
against
atheist?
being an atheist, but that's what I was.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you still be an atheist?
You wouldn't be an
Yeah.
atheist
You
no
changed
more.
your view.
You changed your view.
Yeah, so
No, I decided to. Yeah. But that's
But
the
you
same
would
thing
change
as
your-
being a killer. I
Yeah, you
stopped.
changed your view.
I changed my view. I don't want to kill no more people. But when I did the act, I'm a killer, so it's still riding with me.
So when you did the act,
So, for instance,
protesting
if you're an
Christians.
atheist, right? If you're an atheist, and then 5 years from now you decide you're not an atheist, yeah, to me you're still an atheist. That's your act.
No.
And maybe no, you know what? Maybe
no,
it's more
you're
act
wrong,
than emotion.
because it has to be.
What if you get
it's more of a
baptized?
physical thing.
Yeah, it got to be the act.
Because
yeah.
it has
Let's
to be an
definitely
act,
define
right?
it.
More of a physical thing to say that you are what
what if
you've
you
done.
protested against the Catholic Church?
Dude, come on now.
You know
an
what?
atheist.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta give you this. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the spiritual thing is different, but
It is different.
forever, since the first day I met you till you forever, you forever be an asshole. Even if you clean up and say
I know.
I'm not an asshole.
So I might as well just be an asshole forever.
That's what in my mind.
That's how I look at
You're
it.
gonna be.
That's why I act like
And
an
it-
asshole forever.
That's
Because
what I'm saying.
It
Do you
doesn't
understand?
because that label
No,
is never
but-
going to be gone. from
no,
me.
see,
but now
Yoda.
here's the difference though. You've known me as an asshole,
Right.
So forever, no matter what I do, I can become the nicest guy in the fucking world, right? But to you, I'm always going to be the Yoda, the asshole.
No, I could-
right?
could-
but listen, but hold on. But if when I meet new people, if I change my ways and I meet new people, to them, I'm not the asshole.
You're right. I kind of get that. So
So-
like let's say 10 years from now, you meet like a group of people, and you really change your ways. You're a better stepdad. You decide that you're going to, you know what I'm saying, not be,
Not fall to temptation.
not falling into the temptation and everything like that. And you with these group of people, and they like, man, he's the best person I've ever met. If I saw you in the store with him, I'm gonna tell them he's an asshole.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna ruin.
They're gonna
everything.
think you're an asshole, for
right?
saying that.
And I'm gonna tell them why you're an asshole.
They're gonna
And
be
then
like,
they
he's
gonna
not
you know
an
what?
asshole.
We
believe
are
that
off the
shit.
topic. All right. So what I was saying is that act, I believe that there's scenarios, right? like I said, if some guy tried it one time and he doesn't do it anymore, he was curious. But that doesn't make him, right? Just like the crack thing.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Honestly, to be honest with you, if a guy, if a dude was curious about gay shit and he tried some gay shit just to be sexually experimental and he didn't like it, he thought, yeah, maybe I'm like it, maybe I'm gay, maybe he was confused. And he said, I don't know, like, am I gay or not? And then I'm going to try to get fucked in the ass and see if I'm gay. Or I'm going to try to fucking, have some guy smack the cock.
Okay, so let's reverse it.
What the fuck?
Let's reverse it. Let's reverse it.
But the thing is, though, is like, and then that doesn't turn him on. Or he tries it and he's not into it. And he just goes back to women. He's not gay.
Man, you crazy as shit.
He's not gay. He just tried it for an experiment.
So check this out. Let's say women, right? We know women are very bi-curious through their life, right? And if a woman tried another woman, let's just say in high school, but never did it again, that makes her, you're saying gay?
She's fucking gay.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No. Now, if she decide I'm not going to fuck with women no more and I'm going to stick with men or whatever, that's fine, that choice. But you gay as hell. Listen, do you do you understand that the thought process, the act in your mind, to go through with that, you're comfortable enough to go through with
I
that?
gotta disagree with you, bro. And this is coming from the biggest fucking asshole that you fucking
Yeah, I would
know.
have to disagree with you.
So I would have to say, now me being an asshole, if what he says the scenario, a guy trying some gay shit, is he gay? Yeah, he's fucking gay. Fuck that. I ain't gonna say the word because you're gonna have to edit it.
Yeah,
but
there we go.
All right, so I'm gonna say that just from being a male chauvinistic asshole perspective, but deep down, if you really think about it in an intellectual level, he's not.
You crazy as shit.
Not if he's not doing it. If he doesn't continue to do it,
if that guy,
he's not. If women turn him on, he's not gay. If you tried it and guys don't turn you on, because women turn you on, then you ain't gay, dude.
Because people think just because you get turned on, that don't make you fucking gay. Because a woman turned you on. If a guy don't turn you on, once you went through that act, bro, you fucking gay. When you did that shit willingly, we're not talking about some of the other fucked up circumstances. When you willingly do it, you're fucking gay.
Maybe the guy was confused.
I don't give a fuck what he
just
was.
Like what he's. Okay, let's take it away from
still
guys.
Gay. I don't give a shit what you're talking about.
Okay, let's get off the gay subject.
Let's get off guys doing it.
Let's,
like we get like what you're saying about women. I think is a little easier to understand it if you view it as women doing it. I think just because we're guys and we're talking about gay guys, it's harder to view it.
Listen, we can talk about.
But I guarantee he'll have two women in bed with him if he was single.
I'll still say she was gay. Okay. If she listen, if I got two women and they only focusing on me, no. If y'all start focusing on each other, yeah, you are. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't give a shit what you say. Listen.
Okay, check this out, dude.
Once you do that shit.
Ask the wife. Ask the wife.
I'm not asking her
ask
shit.
Her if she ever
I can
kissed a
tell
girl.
you what the answer is, and I'm telling you what it is right now.
Did you ever ask her?
I don't want to fucking ask her. You dig what I'm saying? Because we'll be having the same conversation I'm having right now about crackheads and cokeheads.
I'm going to say
Once you do
I'm going to say this. No offense, bro. But if you ask the wife, right, and she said to you, yeah, back in the day, I was just bi-curious when I was a teenager and we were just experimenting.
Yeah.
And I made out with a girl and felt her up and fingered a girl. Are you going to say your wife's gay?
Yes.
But he kept going He kept going down.
I know, right?
Because I want to
liked her, then I kissed her, then I touched her tits, and then I
kissing might not be enough.
Like,
kissing might not be enough. I mean, little Wayne kisses a baby.
Listen, once you do that,
stupid.
Once you do that act, that's what it is.
Okay.
To me,
right.
Once you do that,
that's your opinion. You got the right to your
action,
opinion. You got the right
that's
to
what
your
I'm saying.
opinion.
It's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree with your. I mean, you got the right to your opinion.
I can sit here and say I'm not a crackhead because I never smoked crack. You can't. You're a crackhead.
I never smoked crack, dude. I was just.
You know what I'm saying?
I was saying that for the podcast, but I have
no, man.
I have snorted a lot
believe
of coke.
you, man.
So let's just say this. So the conversation me and this young man was having was not that. I just brought up those scenarios, but he knew somebody that smoked, right? And they weed was laced with something.
Yeah.
So if it was by mistake, are you still?
No, that's what I said. If you willingly do that. Now, this is the thing. I'm not willing. If somebody laced the weed with something.
That's not your fault.
I didn't willingly go for what they laced with. I was saying yes to what I thought it was. What I mean by willingly, if I actively know it was in there and went, then yeah, that's what I am.
Right. Just like when that guy asked you when he dropped the soap and he asked you to pick it up and then he stuck it in from behind.
No. That make you.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
And
but that's what I'm saying. Listen, that's when it come to what he's talking about. Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna call you a crack because you didn't know. You didn't willingly do that shit. You mad as hell because somebody laced your shit. You said this ain't what I was looking for. So now you actively go looking for it. Then yeah, that's what you are.
So by your definition, if it's not on purpose, if it's an accident, that doesn't make you that person. But
that's what I'm saying.
But
There's a lot of things that happen.
If you purposely seek out,
it,
if you purposely seek that out, that's what you are once you commit that act.
Okay,
that's what you are.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying nobody can ever change, and you know what I'm saying, and not do something else. But when you commit that act, you better think twice before you do it. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, if I saw a friend of mine do some hard drugs and stuff, and I don't see him again for 50 years later, that's how I'm gonna remember. That's what the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? How you think about yourself is what it is. I don't even throw. What I'm saying is, I can only talk about when I know you did the act. You understand? Once you tell me you did the act, that's what the fuck you is. If I see you do the act, that's what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
To me, it's not cut and dry like that. I would have to say that. Yeah, there are some scenarios where it could be black and white, but there's a lot of gray.
It's a lot of gray for you.
I don't believe in gray. It's either you are or you're not, and I don't believe they are.
That's cool too. Yeah.
Right. So then there's no fucking gray area, you idiot.
Well, no, for me, there's gray area. So how am I an idiot on my opinion? My opinion has
you
a gray
agreed
area,
with me. You said it's not. They're not.
No, I'm saying
we're agreeing.
I'm saying for you, your opinion is that
they're not.
Okay,
and so is yours.
From my opinion, is sometimes they are, sometimes they're not.
Are we looking at the point of view of the actual person or the person, like the act? Of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are we looking from external? No, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that if I saw you do whatever this is, and I'm looking at you like that's who you are we taking it from that point of view or strictly about how you feel about yourself?
No, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I did an act and I don't think I'm that person no more, is that the defining moment to say that's not what I am? Or are we saying it from the point of view of the person that might have saw the act happen?
I think it's the point of view of themselves, just the scenario. We just talk about scenario, right?
No, but I would have to say it's of you viewing that person.
Yeah, because if it was me viewing that person, you'll probably be that for. It would take a lot for me to think you weren't anymore.
Hold on. I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. Oh, when you committed, gray area stuff, right? When you commit an evil act, if someone commits an evil act on a child, they're always going to be that person to me. Whereas,
but that was my whole point. I think it's because of the view of either the person it happened to or who's witnessing it.
Yeah,
because,
right.
like I said, you got
a
lot of people that'll forgive and everything like that, and they may not be looking at it like that anymore. But that doesn't mean somebody from the outside looking at it, not looking at you like that. So I think it's more point of view wise about, maybe the witness of or the person in the situation rather than the person that's doing it. Because like you can't change, but that don't mean that because you change your behavior don't mean that wasn't what you were.
I don't think you can change yourself. I think you can change your behavior in for example, something like that. An evil act like that against a child. I think you could change your behavior, but if you were already someone that was at the point that would do something like that, you're fucked up in the head, and you can never change wanting to do that. You can change your behavior of actually committing the act, but you can never change in your mind wanting to do that. Just like if you're a serial killer.
Then that goes against what you're saying. So if
that's
someone
why it's gray.
does
That's why it's gray area.
It doesn't make them that then.
Yeah, for certain situations, that's what I'm saying.
But
some situations it does, some it doesn't. If you're a serial killer and you want to torture animals, I think you're fucked up in the head. And even if you get therapy and you change to where you control yourself from committing that act, you still want to do it.
That's what I'm saying. You're
still that person. In my view,
You're just a person that fought the compulsion to do whatever that act was again. But the initial act,
but other stuff,
the initial act made you that person.
Right, but other stuff that we're talking
saying?
about, like bi-curious people, I don't think. I think that.
But that's even still what I'm saying is
like
that we negating the original act. Once the original act happened, that is what you is now. What you do later on is different, but that did put you in a category of that when you did the act. You understand?
Yeah, when you did it, yeah. But I'm talking about like changing.
But that's what I'm saying.
Point.
But the conversation.
Some situations you can go to where you're not that, and some you can't.
No, but the conversation will always be followed up by what you did later after the act. Meaning you'll say, I did this, but now I don't. But you still was that when you did it. You'll still put that phrase in front of it because you're not doing it anymore. But when you did that original act, that's what you were.
Nah. If you smoke crack one time, you're not a crackhead.
You're a crackhead.
A crackhead is someone that's addicted to crack. That has to fucking smoke it on a consistent basis.
And he's right.
Right?
You're a crackhead because you smoke crack.
If you SA'd somebody, you're an SA'er. And it doesn't matter if you just did it one time.
You got crackheads, you got junkie. Listen, if you keep doing it and that's
A
your
crackhead
lifestyle,
and a junkie is the same shit.
Listen, you're a crackhead.
If you tried fucking crack, it don't make you a crackhead.
Listen,
bro.
Because you tried it forever.
It doesn't make you a crackhead.
I'm talking about you. You're forever gonna be a crackhead.
I never tried
it.
Dude. I was kidding. I never tried it.
Nobody believes you now.
That's okay.
We all think you did that. Even the
Crackhead
listeners
Leota.
right now is probably got some visual in their head that you was smoking crack.
Yeah. But anyway, that was an interesting topic, long topic. Y'all have anything else y'all want to throw on the table?
Not a lot. I just learned a lot.
You learned a lot about me, how much of a piece of shit I am.
Not just that, just how your 80s, how you were in the 80s. That let
80s,
you know.
Motherfucker. I'm from the 90s.
That's
bro.
when it was rampant, and that's when you was getting it in.
That is funny. That is funny. He got your age, old as hell.
Yeah, right.
Nah.
Nothing else y'all want to throw?
I can't think of nothing because anything I want to say I'll be censored for.
No, you know what? I'm happy about this weekend. It's supposed to be a little warm. Finally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I think I might grill something or whatever the case. But
I'll be over here.
I'm just happy to just be able to just chill out and be a little bit worry free for these next couple of days. Hopefully I don't have to do no work. But tomorrow I'll tell y'all about whatever happened tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm working at a casino out in Joliet. I'm working the concerts out there.
You counting cards?
No. I'm going to be helping out with the acts that they have that they'll be doing the concert for. So, you know,
That's what's up.
my brother-in-law does music out there, and pretty much I'll be, helping out and doing what's needed.
Can you get me backstage?
Me and the wife.
Can you get me backstage?
You said what?
Can you get me backstage?
No, man, because you could be back there with the acts smoking it up. I ain't got time for that.
They want that, though. Dude.
I ain't got time for that, bro.
I'll split all the money with you. Whatever I make,
You
I'll
are
split it with
funny.
you.
That's crazy. Yeah. Well, that wraps it up for episode 35 of Full Volume No Filter. Whether you laugh, nodded, rolled your eyes, or all three, just know we appreciate you for rocking with us from our messy mouths to your loyal ears. We love you loud. Until next time, stay real, stay loud,
and stay you.
Full volume, no filter.